All right. We did it. We made it back for another week of the Fireside Tales with Indigo. I am that Indigo. We are going to be jumping into another night in Kundrakar. We have been delving into the story called The Forge of Fury for some time now. And we are getting closer to the end here, so we're getting into some interesting bits in the story as well as in the dungeon itself. So, um, what happened last time we played? Let's see. There was a lot of monologuing, of course, from this dark priestess named Adala. That these guys met in the depths of Kundrakar and kind of laid out some of this background and information to our own Mara Burdai, our own beloved Mara Burdai, as well as unknowingly to one Gok Sour Gut through his shadow who was hiding and kind of observing this whole thing as it was developing. And after a bit of talking and kind of going through the backstory with Mara, it turns out that they needed a sacrifice of evil and had been grooming a warlock named Alistair James for this role, who seemed to have died on the battlefield, and brought back in his place was one Gok Sour Gut. Mara decided that perhaps a good way to be able to save her life might be to trade the goblins for her own. So that was kind of where we left off, was Mara being shut into this kind of warded section of the ancient halls of Kundrakar, where the undead seem to have taken hold and seem to reign. That is where we left off, so that will be where we pick up tonight. How are you all doing tonight? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody.
Happy first night of Hanukkah.
Indeed, Happy first night of Hanukkah.
Lime.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to hanging out and doing the holiday festivities and all that good stuff. So, but for tonight, the holiday festivities are going to be hacking and slashing and bloodlust and rotten guts. So we should get right into that. I don't know. Are you guys okay with that?
I mean, I do believe there's a Christmas song that goes along the lines of, like, deck the halls with gore and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and be over here and fear the Holy Spirit that's coming after us.
Yeah, what's going on with Ratul? He did not seem to take too kindly to this manifestation that happened in front of him.
Damn superstitious orcs.
What was Ratul thinking about that situation?
Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so where we pick off with this. First, since I was so lacking in atmosphere the last time we played, I'm going to get right on that this time. Because we are in the haunted halls of Kundrakar. And you guys have come across some pretty intense stuff so far. And Mara, as the door slams behind you, you hear the barricade, the wood scraping on stone from the other side of the door as the barricade is put back in place. And you find yourself facing this well. And you see it lined with runes around the edge, and you see it seems as though these runes are lifting up one after the other off of the edge of this well in a lazy circle, creating a spiral of runes in the air as they fade into nothingness. You see this deep, red glow emanating from the center of this spot. And after studying it for a moment, you hear, "Well, this is kind of a situation you got us in."
Not what I had expected or planned for, but could have been worse. Could have died on that
Yeah,
night.
you telling me? Did you see all them Duragar out there? Oh my freaking god!
I wish they had just negotiated. We could have found a way out of all of it.
I feel like negotiations went pretty well there, boss.
Not as well as we could have hoped.
Indeed. Give me 1 second. Someone's knocking at the door. I apologize.
Oh, don't worry, Mara. It could still happen.
If we survive this totally avoidable zombie incident, could have been avoided by just telling everybody what was going on.
Yeah, we blame you, Patsy.
It's so easy to blame the high elf who betrayed the entire party. You don't know how hard it is to be me.
Yeah.
You know, don't really put any points in your favor when you phrase it like that.
Yeah, right? It's just like, okay, yeah, you got 5 people that just, yeah, okay, yeah, no, goodbye.
Probably could have rolled up another character.
I mean, there's maybe 40% chance that you don't die. Kinda, depending on how you speak.
Well, it does a lot that could happen.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Hey Yin Yang, how do you feel about being used for the fastball special?
No. I mean, we've already kind of had some discussions about this, me and you privately, and then on top of that, it's just like, yeah, no, don't throw a human in the middle of the zombies.
I mean, you have a nice high AC. You can just go ahead and duck, dodge, and weave them. You'll be fine.
You're right, but I'm no dwarf with a 23 AC.
I mean, does have a point right there. Then, I'm pretty sure those zombie hands can't get past all of that metal on Grybek's body.
I mean, they did a little bit earlier.
Well, we ignore that part of it, so, it works.
Every dog has his day.
Well, that was super random and interesting.
Welcome back.
Hi, sorry about that, guys.
Hey, those are the best kind of encounters.
Did you want to play D&D? Okay, so, anyway, totally my fault there. Yeah, Jot, kind of looks around for a moment, and he says, I mean, you weren't serious about that, right? I mean, I was just trying to get you out of there and stuff, but I mean, you ain't really gonna give the little guy to her, are you?
No. It may have worked for her, but I had my own plans in motion. I wasn't lying about telling the guild I was part of if I don't return everything I knew about the location. She's going down one way or another. I am not a fan. I just needed the power increase. You know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, you know, everybody's playing the angles and stuff, you know.
I don't think I'll be welcome back. So, if we could keep this between us for now, I'll find my own way back. And I'm gonna cast. Visibility on myself.
Okay. All right. And that is concentration up to 1 hour. All right, so as you go invisible, you see Jot just kind of like blankly, you know, like staring. He blinks a couple times where he just were, and he's like, yeah, I mean, I know what you just did there, but yeah, all right.
Is that a right symbol you think for invisible?
Yeah, that will work. So that, and then you guys do hear, sounds like battle coming from this hallway over here. And that is going to be right about where we pick up at that top of the turn order here. So, depending on what you would like to do, Mara, you are definitely welcome to grab that token and roll initiative.
Shall.
Okay. So, at 19. Jaredel, she kind of backs up a little bit and she says, it looks like there's more of them coming. And she kind of comes back this way and getting past Brasnic. She actually goes into this room and she's like, Brasnic, could you help me see if I could find a bow or something to use as a weapon in here? And kind of grabs Brasnic and pulls him in to this chamber.
Chicka wow wow.
That'd be the worst, honestly, for any of
Nobody wants it. So
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it.
you,
Just dragged him into a room.
I've never heard of a half dwarf.
let's see. We need to find something that's good. No, that's not fatigue. Here's fatigue. So don't forget you do have disadvantage from that exhaustion. But, Mr. Red Earth,
Yeah, I'm just going ahead and smash.
you do have this one orc zombie in front of you here, and you did hear them call out about more zombies in the hallway.
Yeah, I know about the more zombies in the hallway. I also know there's something else in there that I don't want to go ahead and say hello to right now. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with this one right now.
Alright.
And axe first.
Okay, so 17 is definitely going to hit, and is with the rage as well.
Yep.
Let me grab one of these. We got us orcs, we got that guy, and one of those. So, armor class of 8 is definitely easy to hit for you.
Speaking of which,
That is also going to hit. That first one is going to be enough to slay the creature. But, as we discussed, I was not doing their con save.
Oh, right, that thing. I remember that.
So, it has to be a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, which was a total of 7. So the DC on this one would be that 12. And it is a success. So instead of dying, as you, your hand axe like lands in this creature's head, you see it like start to stumble, and then all of a sudden it just starts coming at you again as you lash out with the Dragon Flame Cestus. Again, smashing it in the face. Oh, but this time the DC is going to be 14 because it is that 9 plus the 5. So, as your Dragon Flame Cestus lashes out, it just catches this thing right in the face as you're kind of yanking out the hand axe in the same maneuver. You see the whole, its face just kind of caves in and just erupts in flames. As you yank your fist free.
Down. Hopefully the spirit is gone.
And I'm gonna go ahead and peek out into the hallway.
Okay? This is what you see.
Ow! That's a conga line.
It is.
Thank you for seeing what I've been seeing for the past 2 sessions now.
Right.
Tool. Thank you.
Thank you, big meaty guys, for noticing all of this meaty business.
Yep,
All this meat out here.
Yep, going to go ahead and, if I can, shimmy past Tyrone.
Okay.
And going to see if I, with the last of my movement, if I can push Gok behind me.
Yeah, so that would have been
It's 15 for me to get to the door.
Yeah, so 20. That would be 25 to where you are right there. Or 25 to here.
Will I need a full 10 to enter Gok space, or can I push him to just behind me with 5?
I'll let that happen. You guys can switch spots there.
I mean, you are 3 times bigger than he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can push me out of the way.
As I just basically see that.
Okay, no spirit. I can deal with this.
Just grab Gok by the back of his coat and just yank him back as I take the front before the fire.
Okay.
And he would be completely fine with that, noticing that there's like a bajillion zombies.
Alrighty, conga line time. And I end my turn.
Okay. Dwarf zombies, huh? You see these guys immediately start charging down this hall towards you. And as the first one just steps into this bonfire without hesitation, and you see the flames start licking up the creature and immediately start setting it ablaze, as it stumbles into the next one as well. So I'm gonna roll.
Don't worry, we can make a barricade out of the bodies that we took down.
2d4, because it's 1d4 with the oil on the ground set on fire. And he went through 2 of them. Oof.
Ooh,
Damn.
this
Nice.
is extra flammable.
He really just lit on fire. He had a big, long, flowing, rotten beard that just caught ablaze.
I was thinking more he was full of them than natural gases.
Yeah, that too.
I think we don't want that because that means he might, kaboom.
This one,
Hey, you're the one
however,
standing at the front, not me.
does not take so much damage.
You son of a...
10, 15, 20, 25,
You son of a rat catcher.
20.
Hey, I don't know what I'm the son of, so.
It's true.
Good lord, the dwarven conga.
It is a dwarven conga, but only this front one is going to be able to attack you. So, there
Do
is.
they have to make dexterity rolls? But because they're on fire.
I don't think they care.
Yeah, they're kind of mindless and just like, hurt things in front of me more.
That's gonna hit for 1 damage.
Okay. As it lashes out, it just kind of like pummeling against your massive chest, kind of clawing towards you. It kind of bruises you a little bit from the repeated pummels, but not a lot of damage to the big orc, that is for sure.
So it gives a serious slap to Ritual's heck, what you're saying.
Pretty much.
It's true.
Red belly!
And as you stand there against these dwarven zombies, strong against this wave in your orcish might, how far can you see?
Give me a moment. I can see barely to here.
Okay. You suddenly see this form that has been floating there and studying you guys. As you stand there strong against these zombies, you see its eyes suddenly grow wide as it starts cursing at you. It slowly starts moving closer towards you.
Do we all hear this all of a sudden?
You all hear this voice, and suddenly you see this creature's eyes start glowing this unearthly light blue color as you see this light start leaping out of this creature's mouth. It suddenly dashes towards you. And passes through all of you.
My god, he teleported behind us.
And comes to the end of this passageway. And it stops. And it turns and it looks back towards all of you.
Does it look at me?
Did not see you.
Did they not see into the ethereal plane?
They do, but you're invisible.
Believe.
You're not in the ethereal plane. You are literally unseeable.
Oh, I thought that if you had like, if you could see into the ethereal, you could see invisibility.
I don't
No,
think so.
you literally need something called see invisibility.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm good.
It can see into the ethereal plane and material plane and vice versa, but that doesn't mean that it can see invisible. So you're good. And you just kind of hear this kind of whisper from where you are, Mara. You hear this, what the fuck is that? And then, well, John also goes invisible. I should probably roll his initiative.
You and Shot's noping out of this.
John's like,
Yeah, no, not messing with that. Goodbye.
No. Okay, so that happens right at the end of 16. Arundil is not going to go until next round. Grybek, so you kind of hear this out in the hallway.
Yes.
And then
I
you
hear this.
see this ethereal ghost-like figure fly down the hallway to the west.
All right.
Hey, did you ever give us a handout for what he looked like?
He did. It's not good.
I did. It looks like that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay, I remember now.
That is 50 pounds of nope in a 10-pound bag.
Oh, nice.
It's true.
All right. So Grybek's gonna enter the hallway.
Okay. So can you see?
Oh
where?
shit.
So you do see Tyrone kind of standing here.
Yeah, I can see to the ghost to the west.
Okay.
And the Congo line.
I'll take her to Congo. You take care of the spiritual matters.
All right, if that's what we want, I'll go west to the ghost.
As tears are streaming down Rachel's face.
No, that's
Ratul,
weird.
are you-
Ratul looks like he looks like a green-colored statue at this point, just because it goes passing through him.
Grybek.
Are you afraid? It's like, no, I'm just paying attention to things on hand, okay? Hi.
Grybek, do me a favor. Or what do you want to do in this moment?
I'll try to talk to the ghost and just be like, hello, old friend. Are you capable of...
Roll persuasion. Just gonna roll.
Giggity.
dwarf thing?
The visage of this guy is very tormented, and you can just see the angst and the madness taking over its features. And as your deep, tone kind of rumbles out in your dwarven inflection to your language, you see it suddenly just stop, and his eyes completely change. You see the light just immediately disappear, and you see it almost shrink down in size a little bit. And you see almost a pained but like kindly look come across his face for a moment. And this ghost stops and he looks at you, and he sees your armor, and he sees your holy symbol of Tharmacol. And suddenly his eyes grow wide. But it looks like, almost like fear. But it doesn't seem like he's afraid of you.
Okay. I'm gonna say, no need to worry. I could be a friend. These halls are loaded with people who do not belong here. Our ancestors would not want them here.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
That's it. That's 6 seconds.
Okay. You see these orc zombies pressing in behind all of these dwarves, but they cannot seem to advance much further than they already are. But they are definitely seem to be pressing in and behind what's already come. Down the hall there towards you, Mr. Ratul.
Thank God for Dwarven Conga.
So that brings us back to one Maragordak. And you also kind of witnessed the transformation that just kind of went over this ghost.
I'm gonna attempt to stealth. I don't want to be found, even though I am invisible. I can still be heard, so I'm gonna try and very quietly move. So should I roll stealth here?
Yes, please. And roll a perception layer. Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, there we go.
beautiful. All right, so as I assume you're kind of stealthing around the well. Which way are you going?
I'm gonna try and. I saw one of my party
Well,
members.
Let me do
From
this.
ahead.
As you kind of see this ghost and you hear the voice of Grybek, you kind of glance to the west a little bit, and you suddenly see this mark appear on the ground over here.
Okay, I took 5 feet there, and just as I see that, I'm gonna head back to it. I'm gonna investigate that.
Okay.
What does it look like?
It looks like a bloody arrow. It's been drawn into the stone.
Where is it pointing?
To the west. Can you see that on the map?
Oh, yep, I see it. It just kind of blends in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go that way. I got some time.
Okay.
So
How far can you
5
go?
feet of, or I'll stand on the print. I would have made a diagonal movement here, and that would have been my 30 feet of movement. What happens?
Nothing happens, and you can kind of see. How far down can you see? And go ahead and roll another perception check.
I think all the way down, basically. But,
Are you looking for anything in particular?
any other markings that point in the direction ahead?
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Right.
Oh, that's good enough.
Is that
You notice on the ground, you see some strange markings in front of these doors.
Do they look disturbed besides the markings? Like
You can't really tell from that distance, and that'll probably be close to that 6 seconds right there.
Okay. Then that'll be my turn because I used my action to stealth, and then I
Okay.
used my movement and I got into bonus action I'd like to use.
Of course. All right, Mr. Sour Gut. What in the heck is going on here?
I'm a bit confused right now if I should try to take care of the ghost or maybe help. Take a quit. Self?
Are we allowed to speak out of turn at all?
If it's something quick, sure.
Help Grybek. I've got Ratul.
Yeah, that's, probably good. You know, I can blast this thing with magic.
Okay.
Gonna,
You're gonna shoot the ghost?
yeah. First, I'm gonna switcheroo. Well, I can
Do
shoot
keep in mind,
behind this, right? Behind Tyrone. Maybe I should move a little bit back. Good. Make this a little bit less contested.
I mean, your wand allows you to ignore cover, so you could easily
Oh,
do that if you wanted to.
no, I meant like moving out of the way so Yin Yang.
out of curiosity, when we heard him talking, was he talking in Dwarvish or was he talking in Common?
Dwarvish.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's do the universal language of Eldritch blasting this guy in the face.
Okay.
And you know,
Grybek, roll a perception check. You definitely hear Tyrone kind of clinking to the side, and you hear the familiar verbal incantations of Gok Sour Gut as he begins his Eldritch Blast spell.
oh god, I nearly rolled a natural.
Can his low roll be me blocking his Eldritch Blast with my
Mm-hmm. So as you recognize the beginnings of this incantation, you suddenly spin around and hoist up your shield as you take the the purplish blast hits against your shield, and you're able to kind of deflect it into the ceiling.
And I'm just gonna tell Gok, slow down there, buddy. I'm trying to talk to this gentleman.
What? What? Are you kidding me right now? He's a ghost!
He's a ghost of a dwarf.
He's a ghost of an evil dwarf, probably. Have you seen his face?
Well, you
So-
did hear the story of Arundil, and Gok's the only one that's heard it. Besides Mara.
Yeah, Gok's heard a few things he hasn't shared.
Yeah. Should I? I don't know. Would it be appropriate to share it right now while being attacked by zombies and a ghost? I don't think it would. But, you know.
I don't think you'd have enough time.
No, I don't think so. I think I'll just end it there. 'Cause I don't think I can really do much, and it'd be kind of really silly that Gok just hide behind everyone after shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yin to the Yang.
Was that a ghost? Wait, was that Arundil?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Oh boy. Are you sure you can handle that?
Yeah, you know, Grybek's talking to him.
I said Grybek, not Gok.
Yes, I can. I will do my best to communicate with him. But I'm prepared if things go sour.
Alright, we got your 6. Watch hour.
I've got your 12.
No, as I said, we're watching your 6, so you watch ours. We're facing different directions.
Alright, math not so good.
Technically,
It's a
it's
clock.
3 and 9, but
Perspective-wise, we're facing different directions.
Dwarven tactics aren't quite the same as human. when it
My
comes
son
to-
Maybe
dialed-
so.
When it
my
comes to
son dialed
military
doesn't
Lady
have
matters.
for
Dwarf,
12.
kill.
Okay. So you're stepping up to try and engage with this fiery zombie?
Yeah, I kind of step up, squeeze around with a tool, and then thrust forward with my bow staff.
Okay. At the end of this round, anyone that is too close to this fire is going to take that 1d4 proximity heat damage. So you guys.
Oh, I thought as long you had to be on it square.
Well, I mean, if you were standing that close to a bonfire that was 5 feet wide, just the heat alone from it would be pretty damn intense. You've been
True
to a
enough.
bonfire party, right?
Yeah, I've walked across a 15-foot bonfire over a plank before.
I've actually walked on fire a couple times. But it's a long story.
Yeah.
Long story with that.
Another day.
Another day.
Okay. So anyway, that'll be next round. So if you guys, step away and then re-engage where the fire is, then, it'll kind of be one of those things where you can get in there, do some damage, and then try and dip back out again, sort of a thing.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no
just
doubt.
that- That prolonged exposure to that heat is all.
Yeah, that
There's
was
also
already
gonna
the
be
plan.
question of how many bodies are going to end up becoming fuel for the fire as we knock them down?
It's true.
But 11, does it hit?
11's definitely going to hit. These guys are not very dexterous. Okay, so 9 points. These guys don't have any of that resistance. So as your bow staff comes in, it definitely, you feel it squelch into the side of this creature as it digs right into its rib cage.
And then, quickly just do another little front thrust kick to not get caught by the fire too much.
Okay. Yep, definite hit. For another 4 points. Alright, you're able to kind of kick this creature off of the end of your bow staff. I imagine just because of the close quarters, you'd probably be doing like a jabbing motion with your bow staff or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, I thrusted forward with it. Because
Right,
I stepped
okay.
around him and kind of like did like a spear thrust with the tip of this bow staff.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay.
And then
I do
step
like
away.
that realism. Alright, perfect.
And no opportunity attacks due to mobile.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And that'll be my turn.
That monk speed. That monk mobility. Alright, so, Jaredel, you see her, or you just kind of hear Grybek an exclamation from the room. It's like, oh, this one should work. And you see her kind of like get in the doorway and open it up, and she looks out and she sees the ghost, and she just, nope, and just closes the door again.
That's my girl.
Oh, yes.
Ratul.
Yep, just going to go ahead and try to put this poor very gaseous dwarf down.
Okay. And if you step away from the fire this round, then you won't take that damage.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Oh,
I'm glad I stepped away.
I forgot to hand or put in that handout. Go ahead and roll that 1d100. I'll make sure I put that handout in this week. I apologize for that.
76. I think I remember this one.
76 hit self half damage. So as you start swinging towards this dwarf, like it kind of like waves a fiery arm in your face, and you're just on edge a little bit from this ghost and just dealing with these undead, and you kind of just like instinctively like kind of reel away from this fiery undead arm waving at you as you're taking your swing, and it just kind of throws your arm off enough that you actually kind of bury your hand axe right into your upper forearm, kind of right above the end of the dragon cestus.
So technically, would it be quarter damage for you because you're raging?
Yes.
It's true. So how much damage did it do?
8, which means it only did 2 damage.
So it'd be 6.5, and then in
Well,
half again.
no, it was total of 8. Half that is 4, and then because I'm raging, half that again, so it's only 2.
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy, I know that ghost freaked you out, but calm down.
And I just basically launch a haymaker right into the dwarf's face to try to basically launch it back.
Okay. Another nat one. Alright, that 25 is going to hit for sure. For 12 points. Alright, as you smash into this creature's face, well, let us see if it wants to die. So it's going to be a 17 DC. Not enough. As you smash into this creature, it definitely explodes. Its whole kind of cranial cavity there, and so you smash the kind of inner core of the brain, and you just put this thing's lights out. So you see another one pressing up behind it.
Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Wait, there's a ghost in the back. Crap!
Okay. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Arundil is a mad dwarf. What does it want to do to your face?
Not my face. Use it on Grybek.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. So, as you block this Eldritch Blast, you kind of turn back towards Arundil. And he is looking at you for a moment, and he looks past you and sees this goblin standing there in these warlock robes, holding his wand that he just unleashed this magical blast from. And he's suddenly, you see his face again. His eyes just start growing darker this time, and suddenly his mouth just opens up and starts stretching impossibly wide as he just
I feel like there's a GIF for that. Oh no!
Oh no.
all of you go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw at DC 13.
Wait, do I have
Can I ask a question? Is it the sight or the sound that scares us?
It is the horrifying visage of this ghost.
Because me and Ratul are facing the other direction, that's why I asked.
Any creature within 60 feet that can see it.
I can't see it.
I'm looking at the dwarves. I do not want to look at the ghost.
Like, I'm not even trying to play. Like, on my screen, I cannot visibly see him.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. If you can't see it.
Yeah. Very good. So.
I was looking right at him.
Oh my god. The second.
God, oh no!
So,
Wait, don't goblins have like a really short lifespan?
Is Gok dead?
Yeah,
let's see what happens here.
but I'm like pretty old.
So 1d4.
Times 10.
So all of a sudden, Gok, as you're standing there and you just blasted at this creature and you just see his face distending and stretching out and you hear this unearthly wailing and it's almost like when you're staring down a hallway and all of a sudden it just starts stretching out impossibly long, but the central figure in it seems to be coming closer to you as this mouth is just stretching towards you, as this ghost just seems to be coming at you at full speed, yet somehow the hallway is stretching impossibly far away from you. And suddenly, everyone around you just see these wrinkles start to appear. You see the skin start to sag, and you see his fingers start to become more gnarled, as suddenly Gok just instantly ages 20 years.
Okay, I'm cool. I think 62 or 80.
I just
Wait,
I
what's your
just
current age?
I just looked it up and they live to be about 60.
It's 32. So it's age 20 years, so that's 52.
Oh, you are cold, boy.
A goblin.
Suddenly, he becomes wizened and elderly. Right in front of you.
So bad somebody left the chat.
Ying ain't noped out of this one.
Yeah.
Brett will just say despite the fact that he's too scared to look at the ghost.
Gok, what happened to you? What was that noise?
It's the whale.
The what?
The whale.
Gok, you are also frightened. Deathly
Is that good
afraid of this creature.
That's definitely afraid enough to be with.
Wow.
Did goblin just grow a full like white beard all of a sudden?
Yeah, I mean his
Yeah,
hair
like
turned
Gandalf.
white, like he turned into a very old goblin right in front of
Even wrinkles
you. Whew.
in your head.
Oh my god, that ability is terrible. Wow, terrible.
Terrible and terrifying.
Yeah, I got stuck between the two words, as you can see.
It wouldn't affected me very much.
It only can be reversed by great restoration.
Wait a minute,
Only
you can.
within 24 hours of the effect. So if you don't find someone to restore you, you're permanently 52.
Yeah. Early 52-year-old.
I mean, he didn't lightning bolt you guys, so there's that.
Oh no. Oh, we're in a line. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Alright, so that was Arundil's turn.
Okay.
Wait, did Jot make his save?
Jot,
Even there?
Can you
Jot,
even see him?
Jot is there, and he can see this creature.
Got it within 60 feet.
I was in another room.
I swear to God, if Jot actually turns into Grandpa Jot as well.
Well, I mean, he's
Not a-
extremely old already.
Much
Oh,
more
no.
than
It'd be like if I aged 40 years, it's nothing for an elf.
Okay, he
no.
doesn't age, but he's afraid.
No, he needed a 12. I think. Oh, it's
It says
13.
DC 13, so.
Oh, yeah. Alright. You just actually, Mara, you hear this flutter of wings suddenly. And like almost a breeze as something just darts past you. As you hear this, I'm getting the fuck out of here. as Jot nopes right past you. Okay, so that was his turn. These zombies press in as they run through this fire. This one takes another 1d4 damage. This one is fire resistant. Alright, and then this one is going to step up. He's going to get 2 of those. And then this one's going to be next as these guys all file in down this hallway towards you. This one
The
is going
conga
to be
continues as they clamber over the fallen body of their brethren.
Eventually, it's going to become difficult terrain, which could work in our favor.
That's a plan.
This fire in the front is just not very effective. You know what else we're missing?
Some battle music.
Scary,
Oh, the noises?
scary zombie noises.
Okay.
So Gok currently looks like the cross hybridization of an avocado and a raisin right now.
He is the raisin.
That's pretty accurate.
You're getting slammed at, son. So 14 gonna hit you?
14 is not going to hit.
Alright. As you just kind of fend off the attacks of this zombie. Seems to be lightly ablaze, but it, just kind of sputtering out from all the greasy yucks.
Yep, and mentally, don't look back, don't look back, don't look back, don't look back, don't look back.
Yeah, you have not seen this new Gok quite yet.
Nope.
Yin Yang? I mean, maybe he's standing right next to you. Grybek.
Oh yeah, no, I saw him. That's why I was like, "What happened to you?" Because I had a light, and then I could literally hear his bones start popping and creaking. So I'm like, "What? Oh shit!"
It's true. So Grybek. You kind of see he's like starting to close his mouth, and this unearthly kind of wailing is coming to a close.
Alright, with that scream he did, all hope of Grybek being able to talk to him, it's forgotten. Obviously he's not sentient enough, so I'm gonna charge forward
Okay.
and with my mighty shatter smite, smack this ghost.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's magic.
It's true.
12?
12's gonna be enough to hit.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Alright,
Okay.
so 5 magical bludgeoning.
All right. As it's kind of floating there in front of you, as you kind of like bring out Shatter Smite, and you see the glowing blue around the aura, around the head of the weapon, as you kind of swing out, you almost feel like a drag, almost like as if you had swung it underwater as it connects with this ghost. And you see its eyes like widen, and you see it like react and kind of draw backwards, and kind of clutching at the ether of its form as the weapon draws through it. Does look like it had an effect.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Okay. You see these orcs pressing in behind the dwarves.
The
Still
conga line continues.
not quite enough to press past. them.
Holy.
I think we're officially in a ghastly situation.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Mara, I think you need to punish him for that.
I think I took psychic damage from that.
I couldn't hear it. I'm away from everyone. And I'm investigating this other side of the hall.
Oh no, that was me as a player, not as a character. That was because
I
it
still
was making
feel
the.
like I took psychic damage from that.
Yeah.
Oh no, the one in your bear form can't stop me.
I know.
So, Miss Bordai, you did hear this noise that the ghost made.
It was scary, but I'm too focused in on the blood marks that are denoting these rooms.
Okay.
And I can actually see the conga line of dwarves and orcs from where I am somehow. Because I hold Zion's light, I can see all the way down.
Yeah, you would be able to see what's going on down there because of Yin's light.
I want to be a little farther away from it. Plus, the ghost hasn't figured out where I am, so I think I'm safe.
Right.
So I'm inch closer and take a look at the room, like the arrows and the marks, and see if I can decipher anything else. Should I do investigation for that, or
Yeah,
can I
go
just
ahead and roll
play?
investigation. You do see that this one door does seem to be ajar, and this is the one that Jot had disappeared into. It does look like these other doors appear to be shut.
Wasn't Jot invisible?
He was, but you had kind of felt him brush past you, and you heard his voice, and then you kind of saw this door here just kind of creak open a little bit as he kind of forced his way through.
Okay. I will slowly, quietly peek in this door.
Okay, 1 second. As you kind of look in, it seems to be an empty, some kind of a storage room.
Okay. I obviously can't see Jot.
No, he is invisible.
I'm gonna whisper, it's like, is there anything special about these rooms that you know?
You don't hear any response at all.
Okay. I'm still at the door, the other side of the door, so I'm not gonna go in.
Okay.
And using my action to dash, I will move in and open this door.
Okay.
Or slightly.
Roll a intelligence check.
Intelligence check or intelligence save?
Intelligence check. Very nice, Bordai. As you're kind of turned around, you do see this symbol at your feet. And you see this symbol across the way at the base of this door. And kind of looking over, you notice a symbol here at this door. Symbol here at this door as well. But then you notice this symbol at the dead end of the wall.
I'm gonna instead try and see if I can find a false door here. And if I can, I'll try and open it.
Does seem to be an odd place for this symbol, when the others look to be some sort of a protection against these portals.
I'm gonna investigate the wall and see if I can find like a secret lever or trap or anything, or maybe like a door.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. Okay, yeah, it don't really seem to be find anything, but it does seem to be very odd placement for this room.
Okay.
That'll be the end of your turn.
That will take about 6 seconds to move over there, like looking at the floor, and trying to figure it out, and then, like searching the wall.
Okay. Gok, you suddenly feel the age descend upon you, the weight of your many years.
Basically, I'm nearly at the end of my life. It's only been like a couple of minutes into this fight. Okay.
I'm glad I just rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Any more, and you might have had to make a roll to see if you even lived past 60.
Sure. Actually, that would have been true. I would have bet to see if I didn't die from old age.
Con check from old age.
I think would that be the first time a player died of old age?
No, but it would
No.
definitely be the first time a goblin player died of old age.
Well, there you go.
Now we are aware. I'm pretty sure it's happened in some person's game, because that ability is scary.
It is.
Okay, so what Gok would do, in a panic, he'd chuck an Eldritch Blast, not knowing if it hit Grybek. So, just fires that, and then runs to the room over here. Probably.
Grandpa Gobbo.
Okay.
I know it's a disadvantage.
But hey, you
Yeah,
get
because
wizard.
you're afraid.
Oh,
A 13 is going to be enough to hit.
wow. Okay. Yeah. I blast him with that in panic, and then I run into this room over here.
All right. It definitely blasts a hole right through, and you see the ethereal mass just kind of just completely disappear, and then just kind of vaporously, fills back in. But again, the ghost kind of screams out in pain, like an ethereal scream. As always, Tyrone, right by your side,
Tyrone.
follows you in.
I guess that'll be the end of Gok. Just
Cowering in the doorway,
yeah.
feeling the weight of your decisions. Yin.
Hey, if you pass, do I get to keep your armor?
The wolves. The wolves are already setting in.
Not even like 62 yet. I have a decade to live, guys. Come on.
I mean, unless this ghost yells at you again.
Hey, you can do that more than once?
What?
You can do it 3 times.
Oh, good God.
Oh no.
Remember, if
I'm
you
glad I
save,
cannot see him.
if you save once, you're good.
It's a save or suck spell is what it is. It's a save or suck effect.
Yeah. So everyone that saved
Well, given
already
that-
is immune for the next 24 hours.
Well, I didn't save because I didn't see him, so there's still a chance.
It's true.
Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look!
And humans don't age well.
Well, thankfully I'm young.
Oh no, I forgot! Orcs don't live long either!
That's why you gotta be a dwarf or an elf or a dwarf warrior, and then you don't even care.
Yeah.
Don't look at the ghost!
So-
Anyhow, I'm kind of just like dancing back and forth around Ratul, stepping in and out of him, kind of using him essentially as, like, not necessarily a human shield, but, like a barricade, bouncing back and forth, ducking and cover, taking pop shots. With another thrust to the other.
That's gonna hit. So as you jab out with the bow staff, score this thing right through its chest.
And groin kick.
Definite hit. As you lash out with a front kick right to the stones. Doesn't really seem to phase it, but the damage was done. These things aren't really phased by damage. Okay.
And that'd be my turn. So pretty much just come around him, hit it with a thrust to the face. As it recoils backwards, just upward kick.
Yeah, you guys are doing the Sparta thing. Ratul is the shield.
Phalanx, boys, phalanx.
Alright. Cheridel is going to continue hiding. Because she saw that ghost. And she is afraid of that ghost. Ratul, the Red Earth.
Must keep hitting. Don't look at ghost!
Okay.
And I'm gonna go start off with a hand axe.
Hit.
For 10 damage.
Okay. Nice hit. You're going to smash it again?
Go down from the first hit.
I did not.
Damn, this is a hardy one, even with that fire damage.
That's a hit. Alright. As you smash this one, it also, like the whole chest cavity just kind of caves in on this creature. But then you see it just kind of stagger backwards and then... And it starts reaching for you again.
Hopefully, wait, don't they also take? Doesn't this one also take damage from the fire effects if it ends its turn?
It does.
I think he's been doing it at the start of its turn.
Yeah, it's not quite its turn.
Roger.
So it would be the end of
I
its
just
turn.
look at it as it goes. And just end my.
Okay.
I put a hand on Ratul's shoulder. Bro, I got your back. Relax.
Arundil looks at this dwarf in front of him. Well, well, well. You see this dwarven ghost kind of like taken aback from the magical blast that had followed the holy hammer that was delivered to it. And you see it suddenly as it casts mirror image. Suddenly you see
Oh, lovely! Even in death,
multiple
it's a spellcaster.
images of this ghost in front of you.
This just went from bad to worse.
Now it's like Grybek's drunk. Which one do I hit?
Indeed.
Orcish diplomacy. Use Orcish diplomacy.
Jot is not impressed by this creature.
Oh yeah. Crap. Nick, did you remember to do your wisdom save?
That's right.
Oh, you're
Go
right,
ahead and
yeah.
roll wisdom to see if you're still afraid of the... I am afraid of no ghost. Go ahead, let's see.
I think that's what the disadvantage.
Nope. Straight roll.
For this, it's a straight roll, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So you do feel
ready.
the fear of this creature subside, but the aging effect is not so quick to go away.
Need some for that. Need a bunch of band-aids. Big ass.
I know someone's going to be very unhappy that their servant is not going to be able to serve them as long.
Well, you know what? I couldn't help. I got 20 years shaved
Red
off.
Tool, does that hit?
16's a hit.
Okay, so you see this thing just erupt in fire. It does hit you, but then it just keeps coming at you.
Good
This
God!
zombie does not want to die. So you do take that 6 points of bludgeoning. Of course, that is going to be cut in half. But this zombie will not fall.
But the other two zombies are going to take 2d4.
They are going to take 1d4 each. So 3 and 2.
Wouldn't they take it 2d4 each because they're both in 5 feet proximity of both fires?
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
That's why I said 2d4.
They are burning, these zombies.
And the man in the back. He needs a d4 as well.
Damn it, quit using my rules against me. And it was... Oops, that's not right. There we go. Okay.
Look, we're doing with a giant
Longer line of zombies. We're going to use every little bit we
I
got.
hear you. As a player, I would be calling that shit out too. All right, so these guys definitely are still pressing. This one in the front is definitely fully ablaze and right in your face. So that is going to count as that fire damage in this round. I don't know if they have a I'm on fire.
They kind of don't. They
Oh, they
just
do.
have life, and they don't really know the fact that they're on fire.
They have a little emoticon though. And we can also do this. So.
You made him red. Nice.
Okay, so.
So could you say he's like a red dwarf?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
You know, if I could fire you right now.
I mean, he's already here.
Grybek, suddenly you're drunk as fuck. You just see a bunch of these dwarven ghosts in front of you.
Yes, and my old teacher used to tell me, swing at the one in the middle.
Okay.
19?
Well, we also gotta see the roll. We had to roll the 1d20.
It's true. $17.
Oh, I thought I did that.
Huh?
I rolled it too. I did. Yeah,
Oh.
we'll go with.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's whoever is the person with the mirror image is supposed to be the one that rolls. So I just kind of did it on autopilot. So you have to roll a 6 or higher, and he did. So that means the duplicate is hit and destroyed, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it's down to 2 of those. You do so as you step forward, you smash out at this ghost, and you see one of the images as it tears through. It's almost like it is kind of like smashing through an illusion made out of vapor or something, and as it kind of splits in half and just kind of disappears into vapor with this kind of an unearthly wail.
All right. And gosh, I could sure use 2 attacks.
Martial arts, man. Martial arts.
Good old hammer.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn.
Yep, that is the end.
All right. These orc zombies are still trying to press forward, obviously not able to do so. I'm going to skip right over to Mara or die.
Can I try and figure out what's the wall, or was that a one-time thing?
I would have to say there would have to be some kind of time passing
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
or a situational thing to give you another roll.
Higher DC, maybe?
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I'm like, oh, there's something weird with this, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take a. Oh wait, actually, I wasn't gonna move, sir. I didn't end up actually looking in this room, did I? So I'll try and take a look in this room.
Okay. So you open the door?
Yep.
Okay. So you see that this chamber might have once been barracks. The remains of 6 wooden bunks lean against the walls, burned and hacked by pillagers. And half a dozen skeletal dwarves lie here and there on the floor. Suddenly, with clicking and scraping sounds, the skeletons rise and advance upon you.
Oh god damn it.
Wait, it's upon me. They can see me.
Well, okay, so with the doors opening, you see them start rising up off of the ground and shuffling towards this open door.
Okay.
Oh great, Conga Line version 2.
I'm gonna close the door,
Okay,
and I'm gonna.
let's do this.
They don't see any enemies.
No, but they are trying to push out of this door. So go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh no.
Roll high.
Strength check or save?
Check.
Hopefully they're not strong. They don't have any.
They
Never
haven't,
mind.
they're not nearby the door though. None of them are next to the door.
There's one actually that rises up. It's right underneath your token.
Oh.
But you are in the doorway, so where it is, it just kind of rises up right in the doorway. And as soon as you start trying to shut the door, it's immediately kind of got its bones and its claws in the way, and it's like holding it open and trying to force its way through.
Okay, I'm gonna run now.
Okay, so you're actually standing right there. I just put you in there so you could kind of see what was going on.
5, 10, 20, 30.
Hey, Grybek, I know you wanted to do 300 on your part too.
Yes. I was actually wondering, is my passive perception of 14 good enough just to hear the door open?
No, but Mara, go ahead and roll another stealth check. Well, you're just kind of running at this point. Are you even trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
She's power walking away.
I'm making sure that my clothes. I mean, like, I'm not wearing very much, so it's not gonna like clank too bad. But just trying to make sure my stuff.
Or maybe
Yeah, the material of the heels of your boots are just solid enough that you can Grybek. You do hear kind of the footfalls, but you can't really determine direction or distance.
Oh, okay. But I hear feet somewhere.
Yeah. Above the din of the battle. Is that going to be the end of your turn for Mara?
I assumed opening the door was my free object interaction.
Yeah. Did you want to try and do
And-
something else?
Was stealthing my other action?
Yeah, I believe it would be, right? Because you're not a rogue.
Oh, wait, hold on. So you open the door as your free action, but then you tried closing it. Wouldn't that take your action?
That's true.
Yeah, you
'Cause
did
it
a
was-
contest with the skeleton.
Yeah, it was contested.
So
So do you have a bonus action?
have a stealth then?
It's okay.
Okay, then that's all I can do. I don't have a bonus action I want to spend yet.
Okay. Gok. What would you like to do, sir?
Gonna go back outside. Freaking out. And then running in here. Go back outside.
What you mean hobble?
Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hop. Well, I have a cane. One stick.
Okay. Can you see right there?
Just action. I'm assuming this. Back. I'm gonna hobble very slowly. I know that sounds weird. Like, how can an old from a zombie, but you know,
You're gonna hobble really quickly.
I'm gonna hobble. I'm gonna go to light speed, really fast. You know, increase maximum overdrive. Something over.
Oh, goblin!
Going to get my revenge on that ghost.
Ratul? That's Gok.
Gok isn't old.
Yeah, you didn't see it happen. I did. That's Gok.
Old I am not. I still have youth within me, I do.
You are now Yoda.
He looks like Yoda after taking a 4-hour bath.
He's Yoda on Dagobah.
Why?
The dick. Like a drug now. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
He looks like Yoda jerk.
Interesting. Thing is, not letting me add a longbow to Geraldine, and it's super annoying. Alright, go ahead and do the thing. Oh, you blasted. Who are you trying to blast at?
I'm blasting that ghost. I don't
The
know if I
ghost
hit it.
again?
Yeah.
You got a death wish, don't you?
I mean, it turned me really old. Come on, maybe 50. Need revenge on that.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that is high enough to, again...
Well, I mean, hit the ghost.
Another image pops.
Another one of his images disappears, and you now see two forms of Arundil standing there.
Oh man, I missed.
Wait, the ghost has feet?
Floating there, sorry. Good call.
Oh man, I couldn't put my back into it that time. Okay.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Who's next here? Yin to the Yang.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Bob and weave, homie. I made you a little light spell, by the way. So when you look under the tools, you're going to see torch and light. And I gave them the two different lighting settings. So if you actually have a torch, then use the torch, and then obviously this one.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and roll that attack. This one is definitely fully ablaze.
Yeah, no, I don't want to lose my stick, so I'm just gonna kick him.
Okay. That's enough to hit. And since he is already almost dead, I'm just going to go ahead and roll that con feat. Oof.
Definitely.
You actually kick this one back, and it collides with this one behind it. And it kind of creates a bigger blaze and a little jumbled spot there.
Now there's two dead dwarves feeling the fire.
It's true. Okay, second action.
And this one I'm just gonna straight up sweet chin music.
Alright. As you step in, you give him the sweet chin music. That is definitely going to hit. 6 points. Alright. You guys are mowing down zombies. You're going to step there?
I gotta step around Ratul.
Okay.
And then I assume my stance like normal.
Alright.
That'd be it.
Okay. It is the top of the order. We're a little bit past halfway through the session here tonight, so I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. And we're going to pick this up at the top of the order here in just a minute.
Alrighty.
Alright, we are back. I am excited to get right back into this, and it looks like it was Geraldo's turn. Welcome back to anyone that might be watching. We appreciate you. Geraldel wants to attack with this new bow that she's found, but for some reason, I can't update this thing, and it's pissing me off. So weird. Normally you can just drag and drop stuff right on there, but it does not want to be working. So she is actually going to step out and throw a hand axe that she had been given by Mr. Grybek. She sees him being threatened by this ghost and decides that she's going to be brave and throw this hand axe at the ghost. That, I believe, is going to actually be enough to hit.
Now let's see if it hits him or it hits his duplicate.
Let's hope the duplicate, because if it hits him, nothing.
It is enough to hit.
I believe it's in. He needs to roll a 11 or. Yep, last duplicate falls.
Okay, and you see as this hand axe goes sailing through the last of these duplicates, and the form shimmers and dissipates. You see the ghost kind of like look over and then look at this human, and she just kind of whoop and just ducks back in and slams the door shut again. Huh. Good job, Geraldo.
Well done.
So this Ratul and Arundil are going to be going at the same time here.
Yep, as I'm just going to go ahead and tenderize this dwarf.
Okay.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, come
Oh
on!
my god.
I love this.
I know. 100.
Go ahead and roll that 1d100.
47.
Because, my friend, a 47 is going to be... go ahead and roll a dex check. You're going to want to roll your dex or less. Huh. Okay. So as you're swinging your hand axe, you feel it start to leave your grasp. And you're just about to huck it past all of these zombies. And just at the last moment, you're able to kind of just get that pinky in there, and you just gave it enough momentum to just like force it back into your grip. Not quite enough to do any damage, but you do hold on to the weapon.
Ratul is just sort of jerking everywhere just due to just old superstition that he was taught growing up. It's just like coming back all at once at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
And yeah, considering the fact of the matter and how bad this is, this next hit he's actually going to ignite Decestus.
Okay. That's going to be enough to hit.
For a grand total of 13 to this dwarf.
Hmm. Okay. You see the flames add to the fire that is already covering this dwarf. You see it just barely standing still, though, and still kind of reaching out towards you, growling and snarling.
And I am going to, knowing the heat of the flames and the fact that they're probably getting bigger with the two bodies fueling it, step back. I'll take an opportunity for that.
Okay. It is gonna swing at you, but miss, sadly.
Oh, that's a natural one!
It is a natural one. And this guy... Come on, buddy.
These nat ones today.
There are a lot of those going on. 59. Lose grip, drop weapon. How does he drop his mouse?
His hand falls off. It melts off.
His hands fall off. Yeah, he's actually like still kind of reaching out at you, and you just see like the flames have eaten away at his forearm so much that they actually just kind of crumble, and you see him just kind of with these like burned stumps of arms, still just kind of like coming
I
at
think
you.
you can say that he is disarmed.
Oh Jesus!
Ouch, ouch.
And you
We're
know,
on fire with these
and-
poor puns tonight.
on fire with the puns, really? Okay. So you guys.
I'm scared. I make humor.
I'm gonna hard reset right now. You know what's fucked up is like you know when he's about to deliver it too. I know your setup when you're coming at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that just happened. And as punishment for this, I was undecided, but that sealed your fate.
I didn't do it, I swear.
I was undecided. As you're kind of like, you go swinging the axe, you kind of recover as you kind of lay into this thing with the dragon flame cestus. As you're kind of taking a step back and it's kind of coming towards you, you suddenly hear the chanting in the cursed dwarven language behind you. As suddenly you see his eyes start glowing again with this wicked blue color, and suddenly as his mouth kind of widens open, you see this light bluish light kind of streaking out of his mouth, and suddenly he just as you're stepping away, and you suddenly feel this jolt of electricity
Danger sense.
racing all the way down this hallway as lightning leaps out of Arundil's mouth and blasts every single
God damn
one of
it,
you
Nava!
in this hallway.
Oh boy. Well, plus side, this is probably going to help with all the zombies. Bad side, we're in it.
We're probably gonna drop here.
As you guys all need to roll a
Oh,
dexterity
God.
saving throw.
Oh, thank God for that damage.
That is a sad. That is a sad.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
You take double damage.
What's the DC?
Really?
No, you don't take double damage.
Oh,
I will say because it is electricity damage, though, it's going to stun you for a round just from that net one.
What was the DC?
It's 13 was his spell save before, wasn't it?
I think that was for his.
Oh,
Big
Arundel's? No, his DC is higher than that, my friends. God, why doesn't it just put that stuff in there? That'd be so much. Oh, his DC is a 15.
I make it, which means that 20 damage is only 5.
Okay. So, all of you that make it only take 10 points, except for the big green monster, of course. All of you that fail are going to take that 20 points of damage, and then Yining is going to take that stun for 1 round.
Oh wait, I think all the zombies need to make their deck saves too.
Zombies need to start rolling. That is true.
With so many, I would just make a general roll.
Nope, nope.
So I need one more of those.
Hey,
And
that
then
one
1,
passed.
2, 3, 4, 5 of those orc zombies.
Nope. Nope. Hey, that one's good.
Wow.
He is stunned too.
He is stunned as well. I am going to give you... What's a good one for stun?
Oh wait. Yeah, is it too late? Can I use my inspiration?
You have inspiration?
He's had inspiration for quite some time.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that too.
Go ahead and roll that inspiration dice.
Well, with the inspiration, it's just a reroll, right?
Yep, you just basically roll with advantage. So roll another deck save.
Okay. There you go.
Ah, thank you.
So you'll take 10 points instead of that 20.
I'm not.
So no, no, no. So this last one is only going to take 10 points here.
Now the question is, how many of these dwarves just crispify?
Oh my god, that was almost very, very bad.
That one's going to have to roll a... And then out of the last guys here, there was only one that did well, and that was that one. So this guy is minus 20. I really fucked up these orc ones.
If they all drop to their constitution save point, that's going to be a D25. Do they even have the save to make that?
They don't quite drop that far, but they do get injured by that big time. This dwarf, however, does have to roll right now, and he fails. So this one gets incinerated by this blast.
I don't even want to describe the smell that we probably smell from all this charred, burning flesh.
Oh god, it's like...
Yes,
I'm pretty
indeed.
certain I just see like a hole straight through all of them.
Yeah, and as the lightning bolt just kind of lashed through everything in this hallway, and everything taking some damage there. Painful. So that is going to be the end of Arundil's turn.
And that's a third body to that pile.
It's true. And you actually see Arundil disengage and float back to here. If you want to have an opportunity attack, go ahead and do that. And grab it. That is going to hit. So another 9 points.
I don't think Grybek was happy about being shocked.
Hey, I was just happy I made my deck save.
Especially in all metal armor.
Right? Okay. That is
Do
going
you
to be
act like
the
a
end of
lightning
that.
lead?
These dwarven zombies are going to charge forward. So he is going to take 2d4 fire damage.
Well, that's actually a big point. Is that enough to drop him though?
No, it's actually not.
He's still limping along? Jesus.
This guy is going to take 2d4. And he does have to save. No.
No, he does not. He just turns it. He just adds to the fire. This
He steps into the fire and falls over.
And this one is going to take another 2d4 because he just took a step forward. Oops, that is not what I meant to do.
You guys better thank the dwarf ghost.
Do what?
So thank that dwarf ghost. He
Don't
just helped
kill
you
him.
with
We need the dwarf ghost.
You're not. Are you saying this out loud?
So how else are we going to deal with? I'm not saying it in character. Just how else are we going to deal with massive horde of zombies?
it. Exactly.
Who's
We
more-
have a massive meat shield and a funnel.
Oh, so we didn't see the other D4 for that dwarf.
Oh,
Does he need to make a save?
nope. Okay. Grybek, what would you like to do? That was very eventful.
Yes. Alright, yes. Keep doing my job. I'm gonna charge down this guy and hit him.
Okay, so are you gonna... What are you gonna do when you get to here?
Is that red? Is that a pool?
It's a well. Looks like a well. This reddish glow is emanating from deep inside the well, and you see it looks like these runes are carved into the edge of this well, and they're kind of rising up off of it one after another, kind of in a lazy spiral. Looks like kind of creating in the air.
Alright, since I can't reach him, I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Roll high.
Oh god. Oh, if I get Mara.
Dear God, the amount of natural ones today.
There are a few of those happening here. Go ahead
I
and roll
guess it's
that
in
1d100.
season because it's red.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, we also need the green side because it's red and green.
A 21.
I just hope it's Mara.
Go ahead and roll your dex, or less than your dex.
I hate
Oh.
you guys.
Red and green on the dot.
Wow.
Jingle bells, Grybek laid in it.
This is so funny. Okay, so as you're charging forward, as you kind of raise up your hammers, you're kind of calling out to Tharmacool. You suddenly just kind of step wrong on some loose stone, and you fall to the ground, and you feel your breath kind of like just launch out of you, and as the energy kind of pools around you and suddenly explodes up and out of the ground as you take 10 points of radiant damage from your guiding bolt.
Ow.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
The only way Grybek gets hurt.
And
No, you took a pretty hefty hit from that one hobgoblin a couple episodes ago.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
I think that was a critical.
Got clubbed.
And that was
that
actually
was,
the first time I did it.
It was a bugbear. That was an opportunity attack as well, I think. Anyway, so that is stumble, and if it's dex or less, you're going to be stunned for a round. So you are going to be stunned for the next round.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Wait, dex or less? He rolled higher than his dex,
Oh, wait.
didn't he?
Oh, wait. Can I use my inspiration?
minute.
Reroll at least my dex save because the spell's already happened.
Oh, you're not stunned. You didn't stumble.
Wait, so
Oh,
what's
no, the
my-
crit is good for these. You did good, Grybek. Never mind. You're not stunned, and you don't take that 10 points of damage.
Good.
I was thinking that was as bad as it could get for these, but that's as good as it gets. So the crit on the fumble recovery is going to basically be what saves you from taking the 10 points of damage from the guiding bolt. So,
Dude,
if that
the last
makes
couple
sense.
of rolls, I've been really dexterous for this chunky dwarf.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm sorry, I was
You're on
thinking
your
that was
toes.
as bad as it could get, but that's as good as it could get. So never mind.
Oh wait, I just realized these dwarves are red. The orc zombies are probably green. We have our Christmas theme right here, with a nice hearty fireplace filled with dwarven burning bodies.
It's true. We do have a Yule log of undead bits. Sounds fun.
Oh hey, the orc zombies finally get to go in the hallway now.
These orc zombies do get to go. That was the end of your turn. I'm sorry, Grybek, right?
Oh yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So that one is going to take that 1d4.
54.
And then these guys are going to get their way in there. As a bunch of orcs are now falling in line behind these dwarves.
Holy crap, there's still so many.
Working on it.
Okay. Mara. You... Oh, I forgot to roll for some skeletons.
Oh crap, we forgot about the skeleton.
Shh, shh, shh.
How come that didn't roll correctly?
Maybe they see nothing and they're like, oh, there's no enemies. Go back to sleep.
I'm pretty sure they just heard the loud, thunderous through the hallway.
Are you remembering to click the token before you press for the initiative?
Yeah, I am. But it's not connected to the character sheet for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure
There you
out how
go.
to do that.
Hey, they would go before Mara. Actually, wait. They go before Mara and Gok. You actually skipped past Gok.
Oh. What the heck?
Gok's
Gok
old.
needs
He loses a turn to wheezing.
Yes.
The arthritis.
There we go.
Oh my god, we even have our Santa. Gok turned into an old man with a white beard.
But I'm not fat. I'm like the skinny.
Okay.
green-
So
In summer.
Got special robes too.
these guys will be going at 12
Wait,
at
no,
the
you're
same
not
time as
Santa,
Mark.
you're Krampus.
I've become Papa Smurf cosplaying as Santa Claus. Does that work?
No, we'll go with Krampus. I like that idea.
That's probably better.
Your Jingle Bells is Tyrone over there.
So you do see these skeletons emerging out into this hallway behind you, but they don't sense your presence. Okay.
They wouldn't have heard her poor stealth roll earlier. The clap, 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 clap against the floor.
Pretty sure they heard the thunderous boom of lightning.
Yeah, that would have drawn their attention at that point.
Shh! I'm trying to get Mara here, guys.
Just go after me. They would have gone after me.
Yeah.
Because I opened the door, so they wouldn't have heard that. They would have both been in the room.
Yep. So you're good. So they're basically coming up behind you at the whatever you're doing right now. So if you move away from them, then there's not going to be like an opportunity attack or anything like that.
Right. You have to see something to make an opportunity attack. So I'm going to.
Wait, no, it's Krampus's turn.
Oh, you're right.
No, it's Mara's turn.
No, you skipped over Gok.
We go at the same time, but I'll let him go first.
Oh, did I skip Gok?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have the same score, so we go at the same time.
Yeah.
So
It's
doesn't matter.
fixed. I moved him. We're good. Did Grandpa want to do something? There. It's Grandpa's turn.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna become canon officially if I can't first page back. Ooh.
I think it's gonna be official. Nobody has greater restoration.
I
You got
mean,
that. You may want those extra years.
there are some people that like to make bargains that could be persuaded to help.
Uh-huh. Yeah. People that have it.
I mean, you know, there's not too much anger. What would you like to do, Senior Goblin?
Hey.
Senior
I mean,
Goblin?
yeah. You know. I mean, maybe I can get Gok Jr. or something. Okay, anyway.
I don't know, do male goblins stop spitting out seed at a certain age? Because I feel like you might be past that.
Probably. Really old. I mean, it's like a decade before you have to worry about.
It's okay. Your retirement check is waiting for you at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on the other side of this well over here.
I mean, you have an excuse now that you have Tyrone just carry you around everywhere now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse.
jeez. You could just
You're-
just build a like, you know, like Hodor. Just have a little thing on his back that you can ride around in.
Or what happens if he puts inside of the armor? Like he puts the armor on.
Armor's medium size. He's small.
Right. He could hide inside the armor.
You could be like that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain.
Krang.
Krang, the little guy that hides inside the big armor for him.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what are you gonna do over there, Mr.
Okay, I'm
Goblin?
gonna shoot this guy. I know.
You're gonna shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him. He turned me like 50. He made me 50.
Grandpa wants his revenge.
Want my revenge. Yeah.
Okay.
And on top of this, I'm gonna add Fearless Smallness too.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
16.
let's see. Where's your spell effects?
Oh.
Everyone has access to all the spell effects now, by the way. There it is. Look at that big purpley blast from this guy.
Grandpa's mad.
So as you step forward, and you say, blah, 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 blah. As you lash forward with the wand, you see the purplish energy lash out, and as it reaches the edge of this well, it suddenly splashes against this kind of previously unseen force. It's like almost a flash of reddish light as your purple energy hits up against it, and it just kind of washes around the cylindrical shield-like space.
Okay.
And you see the ghost actually kind of stop, and he lowers his arms, and he just kind of stares at you
Oh no, no, please.
for a moment.
God, I thought he was gonna wail again.
It's not his turn, man.
Oh no.
Soon, though, my friend, soon. All right, is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I'm getting mad that you.
Okay.
Oh no.
Grybek would have discovered this, but he failed.
Thought he just failed because he rolled a nat one.
Well, he did, but that's why. If he would have tried to swing, then he would have
The same thing.
figured out what was going on here. All right, is that the end of your turn at 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the other side, Mara, you do see. So Gok is like right at this moment. Kind of, you hear the incantation, and you recognize that he's about to cast this spell.
I'm gonna go off to the side so he can't hit me. No one can see me. They don't follow me. I'm just gonna silently stay there. I'm going to. Can I prepare an action to dash?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare an action to dash if it looks like the zombie is going to go for me, or the skeleton to go for me.
Any undead in general?
Yeah, yes.
Something gross and icky trying to eat my face.
Yes.
Let's just have a blanket statement there. All right, perfect. And that'll go all the way up until the beginning of your next turn, obviously. So, Yin Yang, what are you gonna do here?
Ow! The what's that?
Yeah, you definitely feel like the electrical impulse is still kind of racing through, the finishing, racing through your form.
What's going on back there? I yell down the hall.
Nothing good.
Something very bad.
Yeah, it's not like it's any better here.
Lots of skeletons. Ghost in the middle of a well.
And staff thrust.
Okay. Is definitely gonna hit. You see as it, your staff lances out, and you hit it like in the jaw, and it kind of goes past the brain just a little bit, and you're like trying to shake it off, and you see it just kind of like kind of moving its way down your bow staff towards you.
Yeah, no. Jab.
Okay.
Get off my stick. No. Get off it. You're not allowed.
Okay.
Bad zone.
As you kind of jab out, you kind of smash what's left of its jaw, and it just kind of like falls away from you and crumples up against this door.
Wait, is it DC meet or beat?
Should be meets it, beats it. Why?
Because
He lives.
yeah, because that's a 4 and he made a 9, so he landed right
Oh
on
gosh,
the
you're
bottom.
right. I totally forgot about the scaling with the damage. You are so right about that. So yeah, you actually pop it right in the face, and it does kind of smash its jaw, freeing your bow staff, but it just kind of like bounces off the door and then just kind of like lunges back at you, and Ratul again, still alive.
God, this one's
Oh my God.
hardy.
Y'all are obnoxious, and no more lightning bolts. Put me in the door.
You're ducking in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh, where's my light?
Oh shit, where is your light?
Right in front of the door.
Gotcha.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Let's see, end your turn.
Yep.
Alright. We are back to Jaredal. Man. I really wish I could figure out why I can't load a longbow under her character sheet. It's super weird. I am going to... I think she's just scared at this point. She's just like, nope. I threw my hand axe. That was my only weapon. I got nothing.
Oh, Brasnic's just standing in the door.
So, Gok, you can see this this ghost was just kind of staring at you. And it slowly shifts its gaze to you, Grybek. And it kind of opens up its hands, like palms out towards you for a moment, and then slowly turns and lifts one arm and points away from you down this hallway. And you suddenly see these skeletal forms emerging out of the darkness. And as you do so, you see this spirit sink down into this well and disappear.
It's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, I had a plan too.
Never a good thing when the ghost disappears.
Ratul at the same time.
Yep, nope. Going to try to finish off the job that Yin Yang just did and try to lop the head off of this one.
Okay. Yeah, it is still definitely almost dead, so go ahead and roll to hit. It's gonna hit.
Not
Nope,
enough.
not enough. So it finally does fall. So you smash the creature.
Yep, and as for flavor, I'm just going to, as it's probably still shambling towards me for a few seconds with its headless, just going to Sparta kick it back to its friend and just step forward and just basically give him the left hook.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. That's gonna hit. 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright, as you smash into the creature, you see, big piece of its chest just kind of like flumps in from all the rotted mass. Does still seem to be coming at you.
Damn, that was not enough to make it fall.
No.
Damn.
Not enough.
Yep, going to go ahead and then eat the opportunity as a step back.
Okay. Sorry about that. It is going to try and slam at you. 13 is not going to hit. It does shuffle forward, and it's going to attack you at the same time as it's taking this damage. So 15 hit?
Just hits.
Okay. So it is going to take that 3 points of damage, which is not quite enough to drop it.
Surprisingly, I just took 3 points as well.
And then that's it. That is it for dwarf zombies. Oh yeah, I've been forgetting about Jod over here.
I think he's just been frightened the entire time of the big, very, very big jawed ghost.
Not anymore. Oops.
That's one wise job.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Damn, he can move as far as I do?
He flies. And he dashed. Okay. That is going to be the end of Jot's turn. So at 14, you did see Arundil seem to disappear. And you do see these skeletons emerging out of this dark hallway ahead of you.
All right. Question about this well in front of me. So it's a big, deep red well. There's a bunch of runes. Are they like lit up or something?
They are glowing, and the whole perimeter of it is glowing, but then it looks like one will glow a little bit brighter and then release up off of where it sits on the lip of the well and float up into the air. And then the next one will do the same thing, and then the next one. So it's creating like a spiral of these runes that are floating up into the air.
And my limited knowledge, that's what was protecting the.
Yes, it definitely did seem to be have some sort of a shield-like effect against this Eldritch Blast.
Alright, I think I'm gonna try something really stupid. And I'm gonna smack this well with Shatter Smite. It's an object, right?
It is an object.
I'm just gonna see if I can't break it, and if maybe the runes don't connect, it won't work.
Automatic critical, right?
Yes.
Okay.
See if you can hit AC in the beginning.
Gok, go ahead and roll an intelligence check. Oh god, I was really good. I was trying.
Evil-minded in his old age.
It's-
Yeah, I can't remember things.
and you know that senility really kicks in, and you know start forgetting things. So
Goblin
Grybek, go
damage.
ahead and roll to hit, my man, and roll that extra damage from the crit.
Question. Do I make this intelligence check because I see this happen?
Actually, yes. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check as well.
Not letting me. Give me a second. There we go.
Okay. That'll be enough. You see, and you've seen Grybek, you know, use this weapon before, and you see the bluish aura starting to intensify, and you see him getting in his stance as he's about to swing, and you suddenly remember Idala saying that first you had to destroy the ghost before you destroy whatever ties him to this place. And as Grybek winds up and lashes out with Shatter Smite, you see that you hit it, and it seems like the energy kind of dissipates around the well, and it kind of flashes up back and against you.
Alright, like a true dwarf, I'm just gonna curse and spit and I guess go into defensive stance, because I think I'm gonna be attacked by lots of skeletons.
Okay.
They got a bone to pick with you.
Oh god.
Gee, gosh, that was too much even for me. That made some.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could go as far as to say they don't have a jolly bone in their body.
Ouch. Yeah, you guys tonight are killing me.
Okay, I remember when we were playing the
That
other
honey
game,
guy,
you
come
would
on.
constantly deal me psychic damage when I made bad jokes. So I stopped. And now you get away with it?
See, here's the difference. You were a dumb human. Like, I mean, I'm not saying human in general, but like your intelligence was low.
I am a benevolent GM.
Is-
I'm far too tolerant. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
Just on a side note, DM, is the amount of dwarven bodies we put into this hallway now just actually starting to make a actual physical barrier?
I mean, it's getting there. They're still gonna want to be trying to climb up and over what's there.
We're literally making a wall.
Yeah, you are definitely having that effect for sure.
We're making the Sparta wall. I'm sorry, the 300 wall. Excuse me. Yeah, 300 wall.
You see these skeletons swarming into this room towards you, Grybek. You would be the only one that they can see. At the moment, this one is going to be the only one that gets close enough to try and swing at you, but it does so. Oh wait, haha. I'm a big fat liar because these guys have short bows.
Yeah, what now?
Short bows.
Oh,
Oh,
the 10 misses. That hits.
oh my god!
Okay, the 2 crits hit, nothing else hits.
No, it's
No,
three.
3 crits.
There's 3 crits, my
Oh,
friend. So 5, 10, 12, 18, 23 points of damage. As suddenly these skeletons enter the room and just start unloading with arrows at you.
Are you still up, buddy?
I have 7 hit points.
Wow.
We're so screwed.
And Mara, you see this dwarf just getting peppered with arrows.
There's all the green that we've been missing.
Yeah, thanks guys for saving the crits for me. I appreciate that.
Not expect.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
So this guy steps forward to here, and he is going to take that 4 points of damage.
2d4.
And let's see if he lives. He does not. So this guy just lives as he steps.
Combustion.
Burst into flame. This guy is going to take that 1d4, and then he's going to try and move forward, take another. So let's give him that check. Nope. He also combusts, just trying to get through there.
Good lord, it's literally they're just walk.
So 5, 10, 15. Well, that's going to be difficult terrain. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so 30 to there. But he has to roll 2d4. So he's going to take 5 points. He has not done.
Oh.
So 10, 20, 30 to there. He is going to take that same roll. 6 points. He is also not down. So many dead zombies right here in this hallway.
Pile of dead burning corn.
I'm pretty certain that fire's getting bigger at this point.
It is.
Shit. Like, great, we've now finished off the zombies, and now it's a skeleton.
I think the other ones who are aware of the skeletons are Grybek.
Mara, don't forget about your favorite wizard.
We don't know she's there.
Well,
Are either of those zombies still up?
One is. Yes, they're all good. 20 hits you, sir? This one hits you for 6 points, which is going to be cut back into that 3. And
I
then
love being Totem Barbarian.
that will be the end of the Orc Zombie's turn. So, Gok Sour Gut, you did see what happened with this ghost, and then you saw these skeletons swarming into the room, and then you saw your dwarven companion take some ferocious arrows.
I don't want him to get like crit by a skeleton with a sword.
So, do we happen by chance to hear like him like yell out in pain, or do either of you yell out for help?
I mean, I would,
Do you yell out in pain?
Grybek got peppered with arrows.
Yeah, I let Gok do it for me. I think Grybek's way too prideful to yell out for help.
Okay.
I relayed the. I'll your plan.
I would probably be like huffing and puffing like, in pain, cause yeah.
God, I'm so close to rolling a nat 1. Just
All
very
right.
far off.
As that purplish energy lances past your shoulder, you know Gok is there, trying his best to help. But yeah, nothing effective really happens there.
Okay.
His age just kind of is throwing off his aim a little bit, you know? He just can't quite aim like he could in his younger days.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted now.
They didn't really come up with glasses just yet, so.
Let's find a nice big old pair of Coke bottle spectacles.
Yep.
I'll forge some cane
No.
and some glasses.
Don't worry, Gok, we got your back.
Wait, let's give him a monocle.
Maybe we could just get him like a little steam-powered wheelchair.
Yeah.
He's already got a mechanical piece of armor that can carry him. He's already got his
true.
mechanized throw.
You are so right about that.
I already have got Tyrone.
The rest of this whole campaign is pretty much just going to be an ancient and wizened elderly Gok riding around on an enchanted suit of armor. Like all the way through the Tomb of Horrors and everything.
I'm here for that.
Long live Gok the Ancient. The only goblin who could manage to live almost up to maximum age.
Gok the wizened. Alright, my man, are you going to move at all?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah.
Gok the wrinkled brune.
The joint's catching up to you. You don't want to put in any extra effort into the movement.
I don't want.
Okay. At 12, Mara, you see this dwarf taking some fierce hits.
Cool. I'm gonna gauge and head over here. So, or
Yeah.
do I need to gauge or be able to see me?
No, they can't see you.
Then I'll just move here with 25 feet of movement. Move. And yeah, I'll just stay here. And prepare to dash if anything looks like it's gonna like start going after me.
Okay. I'm not even going to give Grybek a perception check because he's very well engaged.
Yeah, my only perception is taking arrows out of my body.
Man, Mara just unleashed a whole nother room full of bad guys on you all.
No one knows that. No one knows that.
Oh,
And these
boy.
were all skeletons too, so you're literally being shot down by your own men.
Yin Yang. What do you think about this?
I mean, I'm still just in the process of fighting zombies. But yeah, there we go. Oh, cool! I can go through the door now. Sweet. All right, and stick thrust.
Nice.
Ooh, good damage too. You still standing?
Yeah, I'm still trying to put a longbow on Jaredell and it's pissing me off. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me go
Add
ahead.
her dex. Like
I know.
you could just.
I know, it's annoying me. Alright, that is definitely going to hit. There is that for you. Oof.
Good lord!
He does not want to go down.
Okay, get your trigger finger off that nat 20 button.
Hey man, let's do this.
I am so scared
Or-
right now.
You guys want a battle? I got another lightning bolt for you.
No! I mean, I could get another quarter damage, but no!
Does the 10 hit?
That does hit. Ooh, look at that. Oh wait, no,
It's-
that's right. So he's still standing as you blast him twice, and he's still just coming at you, refusing to die.
I've had enough of these motherfucking zombies in this motherfucking hallway.
The haunted halls of Kunjakar.
I mean, this is a hardy ass dwarf.
It's true. Oh, why did I do that?
Hold your ground. I'm gonna go check on Grybek.
Go.
Okay. Journal.
So that would be 25 feet, 30. Whoa. What happened? Where'd I go? What?
Balls.
Stop. Stop. There you go.
Okay, so from there was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I almost see all the arrows sticking out of him. Oh boy, oh no. And I will, that's the end of my turn. Because I already attacked that one zombie twice.
Okay. What's arrow damage? 1d8.
Longbow is 1d8. Yes.
Short bow is 1d6.
I thought longbow was a 1d10.
No, longbow is 1d8. You're thinking of heavy crossbow, which is 1d10.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about range right
I think range on a longbow is like 120, 600.
Yeah, it's really long.
now. Okay. You see Geraldine kind of step out, and she kind of like hesitantly like pulls up this bow, and then just kind of like pulls it back and lets loose. And that is enough. You see it kind of like stick right into like the cheekbone of this skeleton that's right next to Grybek. She's like, oh, I knew practicing with my brother would help. Knew this would pay off one day. See her have a little more confidence in her bow skills.
Make a ranger out of her after all.
And then she ducks back in the room.
I'm beginning to think a rogue is going to befit her more.
That too.
Arundil.
Oh crap, he's still in turn order.
Yes. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh no!
You
Hi.
suddenly. Well, roll perception on Gok and on Red Tool.
Oh no.
I can see him too. Do I need to make one?
Go ahead, because you would be kind of looking down both ways, knowing there's danger.
Oh, thank God for that.
Dude, you are so on point for this elderly man situation.
We rolled so poorly. Except, I mean,
Do I notice him with 13?
You do not.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Bad thing though.
At 17, what would you like to do, sir?
I don't know the chill at my back, so I'm just going to continue to do my work. As I bring my hand axe over on this damn dwarf's head.
I already know what's about to happen here. Oh no.
13 should be enough to hit.
That is enough to hit. And you're attacking the same dwarf?
Yep, the dwarf that has survived 2 attacks from Yin Yang.
And one from you as well. This zombie does not want to die. It's the last of the ancient dwarven members of this society. He does not want to give up his home to an
Let's
orc.
try that again with a 17.
Does
No.
not want to give up his home to an orc.
This is the toughest dwarf.
I think the dwarf zombie just got inspired because he saw his ghost friend pop up
Did.
behind Ratul.
He is so inspired right now.
I'm just
So not good.
yeah,
And Indigo, you are so mean.
Yeah,
I know what he's
gonna
about
freak
to do.
out. I'm just seeing this damn thing to survive 4 massive hits from both me and Yin Yang, and I'm just going to curse in Dwarvish. Fall already!
It
Russ!
reaches out to attack you. And
Yeah,
hits
that's
you
gonna hit.
for 5 points of damage.
Yeah, let's just kill the tanks of our team.
God.
That's only 2 points of damage. I still live.
I'm gonna die here, man.
It's okay, Grybek. You can touch yourself and feel better.
Stop.
Wait, the dwarf is near the fire. He must get damage from fire.
It's true. Since he's automatically going to take at least 1 point of damage,
Yeah, no, he's still up. God damn!
you see him fully ablaze now, refusing to die.
Jesus.
I think this guy was the fucking barbarian of their previous group.
He's
Dear
a battle
God.
rager. He's clearly wearing battle rager armor.
He hasn't gone down.
Is Battle Rager the armor with the spikes in it?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the one with the spikes in it.
They just
Yeah, the
jump
only
on
dwarves
you.
can be.
They jump on you and wiggle until you die.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
That sounds grody.
Grybek.
You suddenly, Grybek, hear this bloop next to you.
Hey, little bugger.
And you see him just lash out and just tear his claws into this skeleton.
Oh, where have you been?
Does he actually finish off the skeleton?
How much did Gerald do? Did she hit the
3.
She did 3?
Okay.
Wait, does
As
this
you,
guy even take poison damage?
I don't think so.
No, skeletons
Damage
are
immunity
well, the
is
undead.
poison. So he's only going to take the 6. So, but that is going to be 9 total. You see a big chunk of his skull kind of gets dashed away or torn away by Jot's attack. And you see him just kind of flapping around, just kind of trying to annoy the skeleton as it's bearing in on you. Grybek, you're in a situation, my man.
And I only have one thing I can do. So I'm gonna grab my holy symbol, say a prayer, and cast Turn Undead.
Okay. Do it.
Power of God compels you.
Basically, they have to make, well, it's only a 12, but or flee from me. 30 feet would be all of them.
Yep. So
And
that's
the question
6.
is, are skeletons wise?
Two of them stay.
Okay. So we are going to say fear. This one's going to be okay. This one's going to be turned. That one will be turned. And then that last one will be okay. Okay. Nicely done. Those guys that are right up next to you are definitely turned. And that will take place on their next. range. Okay. And is that? Are you gonna try and move or anything? They can't take any
yeah, I'm running.
reactions. So. Okay.
Okay, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Yep. 25 to there. All right. So you successfully disengage from this mass of skeletons, and that's the end of your turn.
Yep, and that was the first time I've used one of my channel divinity things.
Good job. These guys are definitely going to be moving as quickly as they can away from this dwarf. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Damn, if you were one more level, I think those things would have just straight died.
Yeah, level 5 did destroy undead.
Right.
As Yin
Well,
Yang,
maybe after this we might level up. We don't know yet.
you see
Might be
these
dead.
skeletons swarming in towards you, and as they come closer, they start reaching out with these rusty, ancient short swords. Both miss.
Yeah, I think nope.
Okay. All right. Nicely done, Mr. Dwarf. Now it's only 2 skeletons, at least for the
I was
moment.
really hoping they were gonna shoot me.
You wanted to catch arrows, didn't you? Also, fire damage for all the orcs.
Okay, this one goes down.
And that dwarf, let him drop.
It's not his turn yet.
This one is going to get 2 shots, so let's see. Only on the second one. Nope. That's enough. And then this one is going to take 1d4. Not dead.
Jiminy Christmas.
Okay, so there's going to be 2 that survive, and they are going to get attacks on you.
Oh man, it's just like surrounded from all
Oh
sides.
my
Ho,
god!
ho, 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 ho! Damn, son. So you're going to take 6 points from the first attack, and you're going to take 6 points from the second attack. So 12 points altogether.
I feel for you.
Yeah, they're definitely decking my halls.
And that's 12 altogether. That's including your rage, minusing it
Yeah,
in
no,
half.
I definitely calculated that. I'm hurting. I'm definitely hurting.
Okay. Damn, sons. You guys go ahead and keep rolling those ones because I am loving all of these natural
I'd like my
20s.
crits back, please.
Yeah, forget you, Indigo. Stop this. I told you to get off that trigger button.
No. I
It's
am
ridiculous.
doing
Crits
this.
back to back. Jesus.
Let's do this.
We're gonna be all low on life, and then Mars gonna draw a fireball on it.
I don't have fireball.
Oh, thank God.
Shatter will do just about the same deal.
Okay.
Gok.
I
I
don't have.
mean, the
Well,
situation. I'm pretty sure Yin Yang can take it. Pretty good.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Should I? Would Ratul say anything?
You turn and look
Scream
down
in
the other
pain.
way.
I'm definitely roaring in pain after I got basically haymaker by 2 guys at the same time.
I will face over if Ratul is pretty pain. Then it means because I thought the situation in the back was okay, but you know, it seems like. I mean, we're basically being sandwiched now. Anyway, I'll turn around and I'm assuming I notice that thing right here again.
You turn And you see this ghost behind Ratul. And it's facing away from you, towards the big red earth.
That's good. It's creepily staring at Ratul. That's great.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Or perception, I'm sorry.
Well, you know. Perception. Okay.
You see that it seems to be studying his tribal markings. Almost as if it recognizes them.
I don't know if I should just say that out loud. Because Ratul might just freak out. There's a ghost creepily staring behind his back, studying him. No, that would creep anybody out. No matter what your race. It would creep you out if there's a dead guy watching you.
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot my electric blast at one of the zombies. Dude
Okay.
here.
Go ahead.
Good. Please don't roll a 1.
Must be. I mean, I'm resistant to it now, but still.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not resistant to a whole lot right at the moment. Alright.
9.
9 points of damage is going to be a hefty blast into which one? This one here?
This one here.
Alright.
Yeah. On the top.
Alright, definitely blasts a hole right through the center of this thing. It still seems to be coming forward relentlessly.
Damn it, it hasn't reached the constitution point. I need to hit it harder.
Okay. And Tyrone will get in front of me and then.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So at the same time, Miss Bordai.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna see them not looking so good. And I'm gonna stay here, and if it looks like Yin Yang is gonna drop, I'll cast a spell attacking the skeletons.
Okay.
Well, actually, if I see Grybek or Yin Yang, because they're the only people I can see, if either of them drop, I'll try and kill the skeleton that drops them.
Okay.
Thank you. Just thank you so much. Can I see the ghost? Because I can see him, but can I see him?
You can see him from the fire, right?
Yeah.
From the glow of the fire. Yeah, you could see him if you look back that way for sure.
Alright, I'll take a look there in a second, but at the exact same time,
You got skeletons in
this
your
wasn't
face.
my... Yeah, this is my original plan. This is why I'm like... Oh, man. Because... You kind of gave it to me.
Oh no. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And you will see that you, my friend, have this that you can pull out at any time.
Ooh. Oh, you might want to take a 5-foot step back to properly. Oh wait, you're still going to.
Oh, you are so fucking lucky! I was really thought you gave it to me. But actually, I did.
Do you want to do it that way, or do you want to do the angled one?
You have the other one, which is the other cone. Where it's like,
Okay.
I think that's only to basically nail
But-
the guy in the top.
yeah. You want to get both of them, I assume.
Oops. Yeah,
Yep, it will only.
because you.
Actually, no, you can. You'll just take an opportunity against the guy from the top.
Yeah.
Either way, you have to take a 5-foot step.
Okay.
So you.
Yeah,
could,
I'll take the hit if he can hit me.
Don't you dare do it right now.
Yeah.
Dare do it.
I swear to God, if he goes green again.
Who, me?
Yeah?
Yes, you, Mr. Tricky Frigger.
Nope, you don't touch me.
Thank God.
If you only stepped 1 inch closer, 1 step closer, I'd have. Ah!
And what? Burn.
Well, it's almost like you're trying
Well,
to
no,
hit
I wouldn't have
Mara.
known. Well, no, I actually really wasn't trying to. I was originally going to do this, and then she stepped down. I was like, oh, don't tell me it's going to work. It really wasn't. The original plan was to blast the two of them to begin with, and then she stepped forward. I was like, as a player, please, 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 please. But it didn't happen.
So lucky.
Hey.
Okay, so they definitely burst into flame from this sweeping cinder strike.
So I essentially freaking swirl my hands in a circle, create the fireball, bring it to my side, and then thrust it forward.
You see Jock kind of like do a little swoop in the air, and he's like, "Whoa, wow, hey, you're like a demon lord over here."
I don't quite understand where these powers came from, but I am very thankful for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Could you like do that again?
A few times.
Well, let's see if the skeleton's safe.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
just took the
Deck
damage
saves,
off.
14s.
I just took damage off without even doing that. Shoot.
Failure. Pass.
So one of them only takes half damage, right? Or is it?
Yeah, one takes 4. I did such shit damage for 3d6.
Okay.
What is with... Oh my god.
All right.
But yeah, so I pretty much blast the two of them on with a blast of fire.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
I mean, unless you're going to give me the bonus action attack. I mean, that's part of my martial arts, but I don't know how that works with using this.
I think that's just with the regular attack and not one of your abilities, right?
Yeah, flurry of blows means I have to take the attack action, but martial arts allows me to use my bonus action to make an attack.
No, that would have to be after a attack action.
Yeah, you can only make a unarmed strike for a key point attack if you're.
No. Yeah, I use a
special
key
read.
point to do 2 strikes.
No, I mean like without
Right.
new revised rules, the new revised rules UA stuff.
Yeah.
It said, but since we're not using that, then nope, you don't got the.
Yeah, you have to take the attack action. Okay, so yeah, no, I can't. Then yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So Jaredol is gonna step back out in the hallway.
But essentially, you see a fireball come and stop right in front of your face.
And she is going to actually shoot down this way. At this zombie here, this orc. Plunks another arrow into that creature. Not quite enough to take it to that constitution point, though. She ducks back inside. She has hit on every attack so far. I just wanna
She's
point
Well
that
done on
out.
her.
Just want to point that out.
She's the beast.
To be fair, these aren't exactly hard to hit creatures.
Ritual.
Yep, I'm currently focused on things, so I don't notice a chill behind my shoulder.
You suddenly hear behind you this whispery voice. Sork. Kill. Sork. I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll against possession.
Yep, I knew it. Like I said, you suck.
Oh no.
Charisma saving throw at DC 13.
Oh, I can't even see you for this.
Well, let's see if Ratul's luck holds out.
Wow.
My will is
Great.
supreme!
So fucking done with this.
So well.
Okay. The target is immune to this ghost possession for 24 hours after succeeding on the saving throw or after the possession ends. So you hear this behind you, and you feel this presence, and you feel it just envelop you and just like wrap around you like a cold embrace. And you feel it just entering in your mind. And you feel this compulsion to head west. And suddenly the rage overwhelms you. And you just growl, and you just feel the anger just infusing every essence of your being. And you almost hear this low, rumbling growl of your clan totem, the bear, in the back of your mind. As that growl grows louder, you suddenly realize it's coming from your own throat. And you suddenly just like flex yourself and just shake off this possession from Arundil the Accursed. And you see all of this vaporous mass just kind of back off of you and back into the space behind you. And you see it staring at you with wide eyes in surprise.
Do you see the GIF I posted?
I did not. You bastard. God damn it.
I feel like it's just never gonna
for
happen.
this.
Fucking shit,
It will
dude.
never be possessed or controlled by anybody.
Would you just let me?
Nope.
So at 17, Red Tool.
Yep, at this point, Ratul lowers his combat stance a bit and seems to just adopt a much more passive stance.
Don't ever.
And first, I'm going to hand axe this zombie dwarf in front of me who's on fire. Alright, that is a total of a DC 14.
Not enough. As you finally slay the last of the dwarven zombies.
By the way, I should have mentioned this, but I'm saying this all in Dwarvish.
Don't you ever try to take me!
As soon as I land the blow, I just suddenly twist around in full, almost like I'm spinning, with a flaming cestus and just strike out behind me in full bear wrath.
Okay. You're striking at the ghost?
Strike at the ghost.
Okay, go ahead and roll. That's gonna hit.
Oh, it's a crit! Give me that green!
Go ahead and roll that damage.
And that is magical bludgeoning.
It is magical bludgeoning. You are right about that. So 12 points total.
Yep.
You definite as you're the fire, as you kind of like raise your fist, it just leaps up and off of the gauntlet. As you smash out at this ghost, you see it burning away the ethereal essence of this creature. You see it kind of like reel backwards, screaming out in pain as it's desperately trying to brush away the flames of your attack.
Ratul is done with this ghost. He was afraid, but now he's pissed. You do not piss off the bear.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Dwarf zombie. Ain't none of those left. Jot, however, is not into it with these beasties. As he slashes out at this one next to you, Yin Yang, slashing it for another 4 points of damage. Not quite enough to take that creature down. Says, yeah, we got this thing, buddy. Grybek.
Alright, Grybek, simple dwarf. Casting Cure Wounds
Okay.
at level 2.
Whoa!
Nice.
I think that's the biggest heal I've seen from you.
Yeah.
I haven't had to cast it much.
Okay, you gonna move it all?
I'm charging forward.
Okay.
Alright, and that'll be my movement. And my turn, I mean.
Okay. These skeletons, do they get to roll at the end of each round? Or is it...
They're just permanently turned until someone
It-
hits.
It's 1 minute or until they take damage.
Okay, they are gonna run back, right back into their barracks. These two, however, are going to attack. One is going to attack Yin Yang, the other one will attack Grybek. 22 is going to hit Yin Yang, I am assuming.
Yeah.
7 points of piercing damage as it stabs out you with this rusty short sword. Grybek,
Right.
19,
Actually hit me.
is also going to hit for 5 points of damage.
I think these were your elite dwarven soldiers.
Hell yeah, they were.
Okay. At the other end of this party, these orc zombies are definitely moving in to attack.
Let's see those d4s roll.
Let's see these attacks rolled first. This one is going to take the d4 as it moves. So let's roll the con for him. Nope.
He saved.
So we're going to get 3 attacks on you.
Hit. Miss. Hit.
So, for a total of 9 points of damage. Wait, 5... 8 points of damage.
Still standing, but really hurting.
Every point matters. And then we are going to take 1d4 for this guy. Oof. Calm down, fire. Come down, fireplace. This guy is going to take 1d4. That's better. That's what I like to see, guys. And this guy's going
After
to
one in the
take
con save.
2d4. Man, you guys are making short work of all these zombies.
Well, we kind of have the giant burning pyre right now in this hallway.
And a Gok Sour Gut.
Okay. Pretty sure Grybek got that. Oh. Jeez. I don't know. Should I try to blast the ghost? Hurt the zombie?
Help Ratul!
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. What would be more helpful? Maybe get rid of the zombies. I'll blast this one again. Blast. Yeah. Seems good.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh. Oh.
That's it?
That's
That hit?
actually that is going to be good enough to hit. These guys have an 8 armor class.
Hey, that's really good then.
They're just unholy good at their constitution saves right now.
7 on this guy. 7 force damage.
All right,
Hello!
you blast the head right off of this zombie. It just kind of wanders, stumbles for a second, and then just flops over dead.
Okay. That'll be it for me. I killed one of the zombies.
That'll do, donkey. Marbor die.
That was a little close with the fire.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I'm saying that.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, like I said, I couldn't believe how perfectly it almost happened. I was like, did he really just give this to me?
That was 20 feet. 25, 30. I wanted to move so I could still shoot these things with the stuff if I needed to.
Okay.
But also, I wasn't close to him.
Yeah. Nobody wants to get fire blasted.
So I will hold my action again if either of them go down to try and save them.
Okay. Yin Yang.
All right. And thrust.
That's good enough. Wait, no, that is not good enough to hit a skeleton.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it just kind of like hits off of one of their armor scraps. Just like a little piece of breastplate. Just kind of skips to the side a little bit.
All right. And
These are some stout dwarf skeletons.
given the tight quarters again. Front kick.
Okay.
Jesus, these rolls.
That one is good enough to hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
And it's bludgeoning damage.
It is, and so you're able to easily smash in this the rib cage, and your foot kind of continues through to its spine, easily destroying the creature.
Okay, Grybek, take care of this. Radul's in trouble.
I got it.
Damn it, I went in the wall again.
That's the wall.
So that's 10 feet to there.
10, 15, 25, 35.
So 40 to here. Get right up on that, Ghosty, please.
That's why I'm like, 50.
You are trying to avoid secondary lightning bolts.
I learned. Shock damage does not feel good.
Oh, I forgot to stun you for the next round. Oh well.
No,
Because I used my inspiration to save that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to stun somebody. Oh no, then Grybek saved his. No, it was all good. Okay, so is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ratul is look. I have tanked so much.
Jaredell steps out. Oh, perhaps I can get another one. This one is gonna have cover though. Not for fucking
Don't matter.
Jaredell, dude. Jaredell don't give two fucks about some cover.
Are you sure we're not going to make her into a ranger at this rate?
I feel like she's gonna become a monster slayer.
Don't play that.
Question is that enough to make it go down?
That's gonna be Adam's next character, is Jaredell as a monster slayer.
I would totally play that.
It's pretty neat, huh?
Maybe a ooh, do I do fighter? I can do like fighter ranger, like hybrid class.
Oh god, we're gonna have to play out a love interest. She's got a crush on me, bro.
Hey man,
We can
You
work
know,
with that.
it's all about the improv.
However, the question is that 5 damage enough to force a Constitution save?
It is not.
Damn
Nice.
it!
Oh, she went after the zombie?
She did. You hear again, kill Zorak. And you see Arundil become almost this translucent image of himself. And he suddenly flies this way.
Motherfucker, get your butt back here!
And the
I
way
didn't punch you for nothing.
roll perception.
Does he get an opportunity attack?
Yin Yang roll perception too. If you want to use your reaction for an opportunity attack, you can do it.
Yes, I would like to take my opportunity attack as I backhand him with the last flame of my cestus.
I don't think on the check tonight I've rolled over an 8.
What a great...
Ratul roll with disadvantage.
Yes.
Not on the attack, on your perception.
Oh, disadvantage on the perception? Or disadvantage on the attack?
You're exhausted.
The perception, you're exhausted.
Oh, right, fair point.
That one point of difference there. Okay, so Yin Yang, you do not notice. Ratul, you can tell that the way that he said that had a much different quality to it. Like, he wasn't talking about killing you. And he kind of zips away, and as you swing at him, your fist just kind of harmlessly passes through his ghostly form.
Wait, hold on a second. Is he... Question. Did he say that in common, dwarvish, or orcish?
He said it in dwarvish.
Noted. Is he just sort of floating back there now?
Yeah, he's just kind of racing away from you. That's just the end of his movement there.
Okay, I think Orcish diplomacy has won this fight. Speaking of Orcish diplomacy, does he end his turn?
That is the end of his turn, and it is your turn, sir.
Yep, nope. Taking my last bit of wrath out on these last damn ancient, decrepit brethren of mine.
Okay, and don't forget that fire is kind of creeping towards you, so you're going to want to step away at the end of your turn if you don't want that.
Right, if I end my turn into it, right? $23 on the hand axe, on the one in the fire.
That is a hit for sure. These guys have 8 armor class. So that is going to automatically be that con save, so let's see how this orc wants to handle this. Oh, he cares not for your damage.
God!
Dude, that's like the 8th freaking crit I've rolled tonight.
On their constitution alone! You know what? Screw it. This orc deserves my full attention. I'm giving him the last flame didn't hit on the ancient ghost, so I'm going to give it to him.
Okay.
Flame cested power.
So yeah. See what he thinks about that. That's definitely going to put him down and out. So as you smash this one into pieces, the flames actually, as you punch into his chest, the flames ignite, and it almost like explodes his whole chest as it falls. And that's the end of your round.
I would like to try to move back, but I'm very worried considering the fact that these seem to be much stronger than the dwarven ones in terms of punching strength. So I'm not going to risk the opportunity.
But you're gonna take damage if you stay.
Oh, wait, right, fair point. Screw it, I can take at least 10 points. I'm gonna bite for the opportunity.
Okay. Not
Nope.
enough to hit. So, shrewdly played, sir. Okay, and then that is going to take us to Jot. And you see him flop over. And he is going to take a swipe at this guy. And he kind of flies over, and you see him just kind of rake his claws against the neck of this skeleton, and it just like snaps right through 2 of the vertebrae, and you see this thing's head just kind of roll off and clatter to the floor. And he just kind of turns around and flops in the air and kind of looks at you, Grybek, with a kind of a sly smile, and he's like, you know, I mean, I'm kind of like the hero of the party at this point, you know? Like, I feel
You already
like...
got your MVP plaque for Employee of the Month.
You know, I feel like I deserve a raise or something over here.
I would give you one if you help with this issue.
Poor Gok. Poor
Oh yeah,
Gok.
Jot just saw Gok for the first time, now much older.
Yeah, he hasn't noticed quite yet. Grybek.
Okay. Well, thanks, Jot. I will run towards zombies.
Okay. So that would be 5, 10, 15.
I think that's 25.
Yeah.
I'm good right there.
Okay, so you're going to squeeze in next to the red earth. The skeletons that are left are just trying to run away. These two orc zombies here. So that guy's going to take the 1d4 as he moves. It's going to be 3 points. That is not going to be enough to take him to that point. He's going to move forward. This guy is going to move forward. So they're going to get 2 attacks, and then they're going to take that
Burn damage.
area damage there. So...
And
Ratul.
enough.
Ratul,
He nearly crit too.
you take 6 points from the first attack, and as you fall, the next one falls on you and also starts biting at your corpse. You're going to take 2 auto fails for death saves.
Yep. Ow. Ow. Ow.
One.
Not when you're already down.
In
No,
melee, auto crit.
Yep. Melee's a bad one.
Boy.
Ouch. I just thought something. You're gonna have to roll your death save before my turn.
Well, dimmadang.
Unless someone can intervene. So that is automatically going to end your rage, and that is also going to put you in a bad way here. You are
One
exhausted and
Wrong save.
so scary. Gok, you hear the big red earth scream out in pain. As you turn and look, you see him fall to the earth with zombies swarming over him.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this one right in front of. Well, actually, the one who's fighting him. Right here.
Swear to God, Gok, if you kill him, I'm killing you.
I mean, honestly,
Nat
the
one.
player would
Nat
kill off
one.
this character. Killed Ratul right now. Don't do it.
That's
Oh,
it.
you nearly crit. Oh, you did. Okay. But you did. Okay. Force damage.
So it needs to roll a 15.
Don't you dare roll.
Calling that 20. No.
Whew. So this one falls as you blast it, searing another hole through one of these creatures. There
Wait
just
a minute.
seems to be the one left on top
I'm
of
gonna
your
bring
friend.
over Tyrone. Defensive. Is it okay? Over here.
Okay. Shrewdly played.
Yeah. And I will let it be Mara's turn, and hopefully this thing doesn't hit him.
Okay. Mara.
I'm gonna. As everyone's moving that way, I want to see where they're all going. While keeping an eye on all the skeletons who just ran away. Oh, and I see Ratul's down. And I only see one zombie.
You do. I mean, you could just finish Ratul right now. I'm just saying.
Why? They're valuable tools. Why would I waste my?
Just saying, little bonfire, and you could just take them out.
I don't want to do that.
You hear that, guys? Mara's on your side.
She just
It
said she wanted-
doesn't mean we're on hers.
She just said she wanted to use this as a tool.
Yeah,
We're like,
I'm trying here, guys.
to an end.
I'm trying, Mara. Alright, so, did you want to just hold an action, or what did you want to do here?
Yeah, to if anything attacks Ratul, I'll try and I'll cast a spell attacking whatever is going to before it hits him. Like if something looks like it's going to attack him in general, and then yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Yin Yang, you see your friend fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the smart player here, walk up, and attempt to stabilize him. To stop his bleeding, throw some bandages down.
DC 10?
I already did my action.
Why do you think I said I'm gonna be the smart player here and try to stabilize Ratul?
He is being attacked by the zombie.
Well, if I stabilize him, the death saves go away, and we get another chance.
Putting band-aids on so I get bitten.
Pretty much.
Hey, there we go.
You're stable.
Just feel like that's weird. Just thematically, like bandaging someone while they're still being attacked.
Can you do
I
that
think-
during combat?
Well,
You can. It's basically.
yeah, it's an action.
I think he's basically like just quickly tying and tightening to basically stop the blood flow. Not really like full on medical aid, but more like emergency stop the blood.
Yeah, I'm pretty much applying the stuff I learned living in the woods to bandage and tighten wound.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just the timing of still being in combat seems weird to me. But I will definitely allow that this time.
Well,
That's
if
fine.
you don't want to, I'll just kill the zombie either way.
No, that's fine.
I was
I'll
It
just
does-
revisit it later and see what's up. That's cool. I don't want Rachel to die, so I'm fine with that.
I did so much work.
Come on, Ritual.
If anything, if you really want to do it that way, say it. I'll even say it like this way. I straight up threw my body over him, between him and the zombie. The zombie can bite me if it wants.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Oh, that's why I
Um,
have Tyrone there.
You're at 0 HP, Ritual.
Jared L,
Zero
be our
HP.
savior. Kill this zombie.
And
Yeah.
you have no death saves. Still sick though, sadly. Jaredel does step out. This time she steps out all the way into the hallway.
You like Legolas, Jared L. Oh my god, no.
Oh no.
She just shoots Ritual.
There's your last death save.
Only like 3 people around Ritual. I don't see how.
Yeah, no. I would catch this missile.
Jesus.
If it hits me. I don't think I can catch it for other people.
Oh my god. That's a high
She
roll.
hit-
Oh no, what's 96?
96.
96. Helm slips, no attacks until fixed. Dex or less on a d20 to fix. So as she kind of steps out into the hallway, she's like goes to like turn her head to like take the shot, and you see like her the hood of her cloak like kind of flops over right in her vision, and as she's like trying to pull it back, she like accidentally lets go of the bow, and it just like ping 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 like bounces off of a couple different walls and then goes flying past you guys. And then she like slowly pulls her hood back like, oh, sorry. So, anyone that is noticing sees Arundil just kind of continue flying down the hallway and disappear around the corner. Ratul,
I am stable.
yeah, actually you probably would still be out though, so.
Yeah.
He's unconscious for, I think, 1d4 hours.
He'll heal.
1 HP.
He has 1 HP?
Yeah, that's I think medic. I just got stable, so I'm 0 but stable.
Yeah.
Right. If you sleep for 1d4 hours, you gain 1 HP. That's how.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Jot doesn't notice shit.
Good lord, these natural ones should stop being on our side. I want my crits back.
Doesn't notice Mara sneaking along.
He does not notice Mara sneaking along.
You're also invisible.
And you hear Gok behind you. You hear of wings, the familiar beating of Jot's wings as he flies up. Yeah. So like, what are you guys getting into back here?
We're just killing a zombie.
Oh my God, boss! What in the Hades happened to you?
I got 20 years taken off my life from a ghost.
Boss. Wow. Wow, boss.
I need a bunch of mommy kisses to fix this up now.
I feel like my job security just kind of got lessened by a couple of decades over here.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, boss. You're looking great, boss. You're looking really great. You're looking really spry. You're looking nice and limber, you know, little Pilates, you know, just get you right back in that.
Temporary. I can't find a way to fix this.
Kind of looks over at Grybek and Yin Yang, and he's just like, And that's going to be the end of John's turn.
I'm not looking at him. I'm bandaging Ratul. I'm kind of acting like a body shield.
Grybek, you probably also don't notice the bewildered look on Jot's face as there is this zombie in front of you.
Yes, but I am going to reach down and touch the orc and heal him.
Okay.
He's gonna go right back down.
Pretty
By the
good.
way,
For 11 points, as Ratul, you open your eyes and you see the priestly energy leaving the hand of Grybek as he kind of stands up again, grabbing a hold of Shatter Smite to face the zombie.
As I finish bandaging the bite.
You're going to be prone.
Yep. Just, please, no more crits.
What? I would never.
Past that part is he's gonna have advantage on you if he attacks you.
I
Yes,
swear.
Although,
Didn't,
I don't know.
isn't
No
the
more crits.
So, he is going to be attacking Yin Yang, because Yin Yang threw his body on top of.
I swear to God, if he haymakers Yin Yang.
I feel like that would sort of make Yin Yang prone too, but I'll leave that alone. So 13 is not going to hit, I am assuming.
No.
Okay.
If you want me to go prone thematically, I'll go for it.
Well, I mean, Gok could also impose disadvantage. If he
Yeah,
wanted
it's
to.
gonna cause damage from pyro. Yeah.
So 11's definitely not going to hit. Either way. So I would have missed you either way. So just being that you would have been kind of laying over Ratul's body, you're able to kind of shield him from these attacks. God.
on top?
I told you I had your back.
What an image.
Eldritch Blast this guy.
What an image.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shut up, Mara.
12 damage to this orc right here.
All right, you drop it down to 1 hit point, my friend.
Wait, still not.
It's standing there with this gaping hole in its chest. It looks up from Yin Yang right to you, Gok.
should have taken fire damage on its turn.
It did. It was
Damn.
not.
I tried to win.
Thing not dead. It got blasted with. Okay. Well,
It did take fire damage on its turn.
It did.
Where?
Okay.
okay, Mark.
After it haymakered me.
Yeah, but it just attacked me on its turn and didn't take the fire damage.
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
that's actually right.
You are so right about that.
So that means that's
It's fine.
Eldritch
it
Blast.
just makes sense.
Eldritch Blast was survived. Ha ha ha.
These zombies are the toughest thing for the last dudes in the back. Like everybody in the front died. The last
Undead Fortitude is broken.
It's not broken, it's just that really good rolls make these things a lot harder than they seem to be. And apparently we've got the Dwarven Battle Rager and the fucking Barbarian of the fucking Orc tribe here.
God, thing has.
Y'all so mad.
Because it's usually us who are harder to kill than these things.
Wow. I finally found an encounter that challenged you guys. It's beautiful.
Mate, you're mad. It only took 20 zombies and a ghost and 6 skeletons.
I will stay still, and I'll hold my action if any skeletons from the west come.
Okay.
I'll also keep an eye out for the ghost.
Yin Yang.
We'll see.
There's a zombie sitting here right in front of you, buddy. It's the last one.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna be... Yeah, no. Sure you can!
Shadouken it right in the face. Let's see. Let's see how you Shadouken. Oh, you Shadouken that thing right in the face, and it is done. As the last of these zombies fall back into the fire, burning. In the
I'm pretty
hallway.
sure this is a sizable pyre at this point.
It is. Absolutely.
Hence why I'm stepping away from the fire.
That's why I stay 10 feet.
Yeah, you definitely see like smog and smoke starting to fill the hallway around here.
Oh no. Light.
As this area is going to become very hazy and hard to see.
Are we still in combat now?
There are
Combat
still
order is over.
No, there's still enemies.
They don't know that.
Oh wait.
Well, I'm still acting in combat.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're aware of the skeletons. We just don't know if they're gonna come back. Either way, it's 1:30 here.
Yeah, it's time to call it for tonight. Definitely, thanks for hanging out the extra bit of time. Definitely appreciate that from you guys. I'm glad we were able to kind of get through this battle. Definitely interesting. I wasn't really sure how that was going to go, so it's good to kind of get through that a bit.
Admittedly, we also did it a party member down, so it might have gone smoother if Brasnic been.
Yep, he had some family obligations. Totally understandable this time of year. So definitely looking forward to picking this back up next week and seeing what we can dive into with the getting further into this mine called Kundarkar. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you guys all have an amazing holiday, however it is that you choose to enjoy those festivities. And I look forward to seeing everybody next week. Anyone that has been watching, thanks for hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing everybody next week. Thanks for watching the Fireside Tales with Indigo. It's me. Happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays.
Holidays.
Bye, guys. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
All those things.